Welcome to another episode of Talking Nerdy in the Bedroom with
Corey,
KJ,
and Mike.
Wow, that's just, you're going digital and now it's just not analog at all for you.
I was doing the thing.
It's not, I mean, you can hear. You got headphones on. You can hear us.
I multitask poorly.
God, now you sound like Corey. You guys are turning into one.
hey, I hate you. Do you hate him?
I feel the hate coming on.
And
Did
we
become
are
best friends?
we are back in the studio with Roger.
This is a studio?
Yeah, we're gonna. It's. I mean, yeah.
Stop trying to oversell.
No, it's definitely. Are we in a podcast space that used to be a bedroom? Yes, hence the name. It's all right there. All right, so I'm going to let Corey, who probably doesn't remember, recap last time because I recapped last time.
That was a great sentence,
Thanks.
first off. So last time, stuff happened.
Do you hear the silence, folks?
No, I got this. The first session, we had just finished the fight. The second session, we decided we were going to head somewhere to the port city. That's right.
To Luskin.
We were going north.
Yep.
Why were we going north, Corey?
Because we were trying to get to the fire giants who have the stone.
Close. Cloud giants, and they were looking for a guide stone.
Well, no, the cloud giants were looking for the stone,
Yes.
but then we saw a vision that the fire giants are the ones who took it last.
Yes, that is true.
And then I used my locate object, found the area it was in. We had to decide which way we were going to go. We decided to go try to get a boat.
Mhm.
And on the way there, we got attacked by
A group of barbarians.
barbarians. That's right. And we messed them up.
Yeah, pretty
and then I
thoroughly.
think that's where we ended, right?
Yep.
At the end?
All right, Roger. So, I mean, it took you a while. All right, Roger, take us from there.
That's what
Set
she
the
said.
scene.
So, the morning mist fades away as your campsite is now littered with bodies. I'm assuming none of you took the time to dispose of the corpses at night, and you'd probably be left for something like that in the morning.
I wasn't even going to deal with them in the morning. We were just going to leave.
We
should burn them.
We were going to leave them behind so that, they'd feed the ecosystem.
Wait, do we loot them?
We did loot them
Yes.
at the end of last time.
Do we get anything good?
Yeah, he gave us,
Money and scrolls.
2 pieces of gold, a couple pieces of silver each, and then he gave scrolls that you wrote down.
And I got
I
snare
learned
trap.
the spell.
Yep.
Enlarge, reduce. I can be enlarged.
You can.
So, yeah, I wasn't going to deal with the bodies.
Yeah,
I don't think we
there's
need
no
to.
need. We're
No.
leaving
Okay.
anyway.
So, as you're packing up and eating your breakfast, your morning meal, it's a pretty grisly sight of, about a dozen or so barbarians scattered to the winds.
We're used to it. It felt like home.
Okay.
We grew up on the mean streets.
Mhm.
KJ's
Well,
probably
he
draining
didn't.
their piss
Mike
for
didn't.
potions.
Well,
Whatever's
someone's got
left in
to.
the old,
Tapping them straight from the bladder, just
That's right.
pa!
like it's sap from a tree.
Well,
That's how you get the freshest potions.
hopping back on the main road, the rest of the day goes by pretty uneventfully. You approach a wooden walled area that looks to be like a coaching inn, a small place of respite to provide you some shelter from the hostilities of the wilderness. There are a few of these dotted about. Let me grab my book real quick.
Roger's going to the book.
I actually came prepared for once, and never happens.
We appreciate
prepared. I don't know how the
Lion
song
King?
goes. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I just
Jeremy
remembered.
Irons?
But I remembered Scarl from last game.
Scar.
Mhm.
I forgot the name of the king, though.
The
Nystel.
Distel?
Yep.
Oh, I wouldn't remember
The
that.
V-King.
The
Nystel.
V-King. That's what I
Yeah,
remember. Yeah.
Get it? V-King, Viking.
Yeah.
Bad pun.
Boo.
See, I didn't write Storm King's Thunder, so there's a lot less puns.
Aw. We'll come up with them as we go.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. All right, so we were at this place that
Yep.
has...
The wooden
walls.
sign flaps in the wind. It's titled The Barge Right Inn. You can see...
That feels like a pun.
I wouldn't say so.
The barge right in.
Oh, that's
You
fair.
barge right in, and then it's a barge.
Is that what it was? The barge right in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the bard right in.
I also thought he said the bard right in.
That's it.
Barge.
Yep, barge.
Yeah, see, that's a pun. Yeah,
Well, I don't like
Is
to
it on
be
the
told
water?
what to do by signage, so we go right by.
we ignore the place.
There is a small stream going by, but nothing really substantial.
Nothing you'd put a barge on?
No.
Because that'd be a sweet, like, river or oceanside bar.
Good name.
The barge,
Right in.
Yeah.
right?
So
Unfortunately,
we
to the map
spent
of
30
Icewind
minutes
Dale.
talking about the name of it. We're just like, you know what? I don't know if I like this pun. Do you?
Are we sure it's a pun?
Yeah.
Like, oddly enough, it's not located in any major bodies of water here. Even in the map, I was very confused, but I like the location, so I kept with it.
That's fair.
Okay.
You hear the sounds of horses settling down for the night. The smoke coming from the chimney is telling that there's at least people here. Opening up the main portcullis, there are a series of wagons and carts set up in the stables, a couple of younger men tending to the livestock, and a 2-story, maybe 3,000 square foot building stands in front of you of timber and stone.
And this is a building that we can... Is the idea for us to take shelter?
Yeah, so coaching inns are just places along the road that usually only take a day or two to travel in between, so you don't have to rough it in the woods 24/7.
Real quick, did we learn our trait that we taught each other by now?
No.
No, it's going to take quite a while.
I think he said we won't learn it till we get to the port city, because that
Yeah,
takes
till
about
about
a week.
Luskin.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
no, I
we've
thought it
only
was
been
longer
one-
than that.
It's been a few days.
It's when we get on the boat and go to the
Oh,
other city.
whatever.
That's
Right.
when we're going to learn the thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but
we're
no,
still
we haven't
teaching
learned it.
each other survival and history and...
Yes.
Yeah, that's just basically how passing time is. You're just kind of moseying through the countryside.
Until we get sick of each other's voices, which I don't feel like would take that long.
Or you wander off, get into
Hey,
a fight.
sometimes you got... You know what? Just because he said I wander off.
You wander
I
off.
wander off. I try to go find the body of water for this fucking barge.
Do we notice him wander off?
Oh, it's pretty obvious.
No, I'm very sneaky. Stealth.
A moment like this, I think you'd leave in a huff.
Yeah, it's probably
So
true.
he starts to walk off then, and I see him.
Or I'd pretend to be stealthy as they're literally watching me
I go, where are you going?
to find the water for the barge.
There's no water around here.
Yeah,
How
it's
do you
a
know?
Small stream.
Because I am
See,
trained.
small stream,
I'm
sir,
trained in survival.
Why do you need water?
for the barge.
I can taste the humidity in the air. There's no water. I say, let's keep going. We need to get to the port city.
Are we not going to spend the night in the barge that's not a barge?
No, we're just going to keep going.
Well, what if there was something in the barge that we might need?
There could be.
If we stay the night in this area, someone's going to find the bodies, though. And then we're going to be in another fight.
Valid.
That is true.
Yeah, but what's wrong with fighting?
I'd rather,
I've been told it solves everything.
around the world!
I'd rather keep going.
Yeah,
and
we
get
should-
another fight on the road, because we know that's going to
Don't
happen.
you think it's eventually going to catch up to us anyway?
It could, but I'm saying let's ride through the night, take shifts. The sooner we get to the city, the sooner we get on the boat, the sooner we get whatever, and we get back to the town and get our land and title and our taxes.
We get taxes?
We're gonna
We're
let
gonna be
people
lords.
build on our land and tax them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then you could sit back in your easy chair drinking lemonade.
We just gotta kick off the indigenous people that live on the land.
America.
My guy's nickname is Christopher.
Do we see anybody?
Like I said, there's a couple of stable hands that have stopped to gawk at the trio of newcomers just kind of arguing in the doorway, but other than that, not really.
How far away is the next area?
So the next place proper is about a 2-day travel.
Okay, so we'd be out in the woods again.
What if we run out of gas?
So if we were going to get it, you don't think we're going to get attacked either way?
Oh, I think we might. I just don't want to spend the night at this place. I don't like puns. They're not punny.
It's very
That's awful.
pun-fortunate.
Aw,
Yeah,
guys both
A for
tried. All right, so if we're taking a vote, you're both voting that you're leaving?
Yep.
So
Fine
then
with me.
I wander off and I stay?
Oh,
If you
God.
wander off and you stay,
There's no cell phones. You're just going to find us along the road.
Oh, I keep the cart. You guys have to walk.
Raven, send a message.
Wait, isn't there a thing in this where we can send message?
Yeah, you send owls.
Well,
No,
there's
I meant
sending.
literally send message.
There's a spell message.
But you can't.
Well, maybe I can.
Can you?
No,
So why would you want to stay? What is your reasoning for staying?
because it seems somewhat important because it was just brought up that, hey, there's this random thing here.
Well, he's
It's
describing the
best.
scenery. If he said when the mist,
There's a tree. I'm staying in the tree.
I think we're
Is there
supposed to
a
do
treehouse?
something to that tree. We come back and he's just going to town.
Some of us are dendrophiliacs, okay?
Why did he know the word?
Yeah.
We've talked about
You
that
also
word
know
many
the
times.
word, though, now.
Well, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's infectious.
It's not the first time I've
poison
given
ivy.
him an infection.
Wow.
Dick.
Literally.
That was usually the culprit. All right, so we're heading off, and how far do we? I guess if we ignore the inn because of
Okay.
the pun.
So I need each of you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
But I don't wanna.
Well, it's your option to do a forced march.
So what do I add to it? Just my
Constitution.
proficiency?
Yep. And well, you're not proficient in Constitution. Your proficiency is Wisdom and Intelligence.
Do we not add the
Well, right.
plus?
So do I add anything to it?
Just your Constitution modifier?
Okay, that's what I meant.
14.
14. You're fine.
Corey's not.
I
Mike
got an
probably
8
isn't.
in Constitution.
I got a 7.
That's my ability
So-
modifier.
Which sucks, because
Whoever
that's the
didn't
thing
beat a
I'm the
10.
best at. No,
Whoever-
wisdom is, but...
Whoever didn't beat a 10 suffers one level of exhaustion. Sorry, I'm drunk. I swear.
That's fair.
What does that mean?
No wonder you got pulled over earlier.
Exactly.
I'm just tired?
So what exhaustion does is any physical task you do, you're going to be suffering disadvantage from.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they going to be exhausted? Don't we have a cart?
You're still forcing yourself to stay up and stay mobile for not only the entirety of the day, the night, and the next day. You're going.
Oh, okay.
You're
Oh,
just
but I'm not
continually
going to stay.
traversing.
We're going to take shifts.
So you're going to sleep in a cart filled with supplies.
Yep.
You're not going to sleep well at all.
Oh, I'll sleep
I
on
was
the log.
raised by the military. I sleep in
I was-
C-130.
You weren't raised by the military.
I was.
You
Your
were raised
dad's
by
an
your
insurance
dad.
salesman.
Who's
Yeah. A military insurance.
So let me justify why I'll be able to sleep. Me and him grew up on the street as orphans.
him and
sleeping-
I.
Apparently, you got a very good education on the street. But so we grew up sleeping wherever we had to, on stone, on whatever, and just dealt with it. Rats crawling over us, the smells.
I was in
everything.
prison.
and
So-
For a
I'm
day.
I'm used to being able to sleep wherever I need to.
Yes, but for whatever reason tonight, it just didn't happen. That's what the die rolls for.
All right. So
But I feel great.
okay. So is that how do I get rid of that then?
You gotta
Sleep.
take a long rest.
So when can I? If I can't take a long rest on the cart, I just have to long
You have to
rest at
stop,
some other
make
point.
camp,
Okay.
crash for the night.
All right.
Oh, fuck it. Let's do it then. I guess that's what the fates are weaving us
No,
to
you've
this
already
place.
decided.
No,
You're
we've already
gone past.
decided. We just
All
went
right.
for a day
So
and a half.
we'll ride through. So you said they were just putting the horses in, so we were probably there around like 7:00.
Roughly, yeah.
Okay. So we'll ride till about 1 a.m. and then set up camp.
You're already exhausted.
But we've
I
already
understand.
So we've already then gone a day and a half.
You've already
now.
rode through the whole night. By saying you're going to ride through and just saying you were going to, I just had you roll for a
Okay. So
exhaustion
it's
check.
daytime now.
Yep, it's
Oh, okay.
bright in the morning. You're just kind of eating whatever trail mix you happen to have for breakfast.
Okay.
You two are miserable.
I mean,
Well, thanks.
normally.
So what did you say? We take a what?
A
Minus?
level of exhaustion. Basically, your top 3 stats, strength, dexterity, and constitution, any roll that involves them is at disadvantage until you get a rest.
Okay.
So now that we've rode for a day and a half, where are we at?
You're getting closer to a fork in the road. You can take the fork left towards the town of Daggerford, which is closer to the coast, or you can go towards the right-hand fork, which leads off towards the woodlands and different areas that way.
So
we would want the
we're trying to
coast.
get to the coast city. So left would get us closer to it. You're saying?
Daggerford is closer to the coast.
Okay.
If you went to the right, it would bring you closer to the town of Golden Fields and Nightstone.
So we want to go left because we're trying to get
I
to
would
the
assume
port
so if
city.
we're trying to get to the coast.
I go. We should go left, guys.
All right, so Mike, any opinion there? You assume
Who's
you
Mike?
You also want to go? I forget his name. Tet.
Tet.
Yeah, that's right. It's Tet.
Yeah.
Tit. So we want to go towards the coast, right?
Yeah, that's where the barges are.
We do
The
need to find a
boats.
barge.
I mean-
Bart specifically.
There are other towns and cities on the coast. You don't have to stop at Luskin. Luskin was just the largest city on the water. You could stop at Waterdeep or let's see what else there is.
Water shallow.
Yes. I mean, you could go straight to Neverwinter, one of the biggest cities in the area.
They have
What's
a game
the
named after them.
first? What's the first town that's closest? That's on the
Florida.
coast.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to get to. The first town where we
So
would
we can
be
get
able
a
to get a
boat.
boat.
The first town would be Waterdeep. It's not nearly as nice as Luskin. It's more run by criminal organizations, and
We're
just-
going.
it's a place where if you go in, you're more than likely going to get robbed.
Oh, I won't get robbed.
I can sell them great potions.
I can turn into a spider and bite people, I guess. So that's cool.
I can get robbed.
Must be nice.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty proficient at being robbed.
What's the closest town that's not, port for
Well,
villainy?
hang on a second. Would we know that, like, in-game, would we know that's a rough town to not go to?
You've been to prison. I'm sure people that were in prison.
Said, hey, Waterdeep, stay
Yeah.
out of there.
It does have a reputation of being a rival city to Neverwinter. Neverwinter seems to be like the crown jewel of the Sword Coast. It's the big port city where it's protected by a big mages guild, where Waterdeep's protected by one guy named Kelvin Blackstaff, and he's just got a massive chip on his shoulder, and anybody who pays him essentially extortion money can do whatever they really feel like in the city.
And that's in the main city, and Waterdeep is...
Well, Waterdeep is the one run by
Oh,
Blackstaff.
that's Waterdeep, okay. So we could pay them and do whatever we want. It could become our city.
We have
How
to
much
pay them,
longer
though.
would it take to get to Neverwinter than Waterdeep?
Waterdeep's going to be about a week, where Neverwinter is about 11, 12 days.
That's a long time.
2 weeks.
Roughly, yeah. So what are we thinking? I feel like we can get in trouble, and we are chaotic neutral in Waterdeep.
I'm pretty sure we all have about 1,000 gold on us, though.
Waterdeep also has pirates.
Sea pirates.
Are they
Are-
nice pirates
No.
who
Are
sing
they
and
butt pirates?
I'm sure someone there is.
What's the
Alright.
difference?
Well, some of them will give it to you, some of them will take it.
if KJ's gonna have a big smile the whole time?
Right.
Well, you said nice pirates or butt pirates. Oh, they're all the same.
That's fair.
So I say we go to Neverwinter.
It's so far away, though.
I know, but he is what are you?
A
A
noble?
wizard?
A noble wizard, yeah.
So
He's
it's,
a lizard wizard.
I know mages are slightly different than wizards, I assume, right?
It's the same thing. Mage is a colloquial term for any arcane spellcaster.
So would-
Wizards, warlocks, sorcerer.
so potentially he would be able to maybe learn something from the guild there?
Yeah.
Or would he maybe be a member if he is a wizard? How does that work? Is it like a club you have to join?
He would have to take the entrance exam and then pay a tithe every month.
So you could join the mages guild.
But you get access to the resources of the guild.
That sounds like beneficial for his character.
Sounds like you're trying to put me through school, Dad, and I'm not really interested.
He already did that once.
No, I'm trying to get you in a cool club for rich people. A skull and bones, if you will.
I didn't do that. Erase that from my permanent record club.
The Kennedy Club.
Ah,
I
Clinton
didn't
Club.
drown that woman in the river.
That's the Clinton Club.
Ted
now.
Kennedy killed somebody. Let's make this podcast about that.
All right, so
Did you know JFK was killed by his own government?
Oh, jeez.
they're going to SWAT right in here.
You're gonna have to start hashtagging this one.
D&D
what do we-
hashtag.
Subliminal conspiracy theories.
So what are we thinking?
I say we go to Neverwinter.
Yeah, me too.
That's my vote.
So you're gonna
That's
go
twice
past
now that you people
Waterdeep?
have voted against me. I'm gonna
What?
have to start wandering off.
So you're gonna go to the nicer city of Neverwinter and just go completely past Waterdeep, or just go through it on your way there?
Oh, is it on the way?
Well, if we have to go through it, we're stopping.
Well,
Well-
yeah, Waterdeep's on the way. They're both coastal cities.
Well, yeah, but so is our path to Neverwinter, if we were taking A to B, are we going to go through Waterdeep, or do we
Yes.
have to go out of our way to get to it?
No, it's right on the way.
Okay. I feel like you want us to go to Waterdeep.
I don't care.
I think he has a map in his head, and he's just telling you where things
Okay,
are.
Okay.
I have a map in my hand and about 200 different plot points I can put through.
Well, at that point, we might as well go to, if it's on the way, we'll go to Waterdeep, see if we can get there. Although I wouldn't be opposed to just going around it so we don't get robbed, personally.
Who needs money?
We do.
People that live.
We need to charter a boat.
No, we steal the boat.
We don't know how to sail.
You don't know how to sail.
You don't know how to sail.
Don't rub that in.
Tet doesn't know how to sail because he probably just paid somebody else to sail for him because he's a rich bastard.
I'll just cast fog and disappear.
Run away.
Yeah.
And then we'll shipwreck as we're driving in the fog.
No, if you get attacked by pirates, you just cast fog and they're
I've said
no longer pirates.
Who's going to drive the boat?
What?
You have access to Fireball, and fog is your first answer for a wooden ship.
For pirates, yeah. You gotta make sure that they can't attack you. Then you attack them. That's
Smart.
the key.
Smart.
Yeah.
All right, so
Anyway, let's get moving.
so we're going to Waterdeep.
So you're going to
'cause we have
Daggerford
to.
first, and then eventually you'll hit Waterdeep.
And
Where
then
was the
we'll-
first town that we were in?
Daggerford, and then it goes...
Well, is there anything in Daggerford? God damn it!
Dagger Fort?
Is it Fort?
F-O-R-D, Daggerford.
Ford.
Ford.
Dagger Ford?
Yep.
Should be Dagger GM.
But anyway, is there anything there worthwhile? Are there shops? Are there?
You'll know if you go there.
I thought you said we have to go through it.
You do.
Okay.
So
Well, if
as
we're going
we,
through it, we're
As
stopping.
we ride through town in our
We just
cart,
yell, "Hey, is there anything good here?"
Hey,
just
we
say-
should still
we say,
take a
"Howdy,
long rest before
howdy,
we
man."
go
You're
anywhere.
still about a day's travel from Daggerford. You mean you
Well, we
traveled
have
all
to
throughout the
do it
night?
at
It was
night.
about a 2.5 day
Stay-
ride.
You said it's a
two and
day
half day.
travel, though.
I know. So we're traveling into Daggerford during the daytime. When it hits nighttime, I agree. Let's set up camp.
So right now. Because
Well,
it's a day travel to Daggerford.
oh, I thought you said we were there now.
No.
Oh, okay, in that case, we'll ride during the day, and then the second it hits nighttime, we're gonna.
So we're gonna do what Mike just said, but then Corey had to reiterate it.
Yes.
All right.
My bad.
Let's do that.
I thought you were saying we were there already.
Okay. So we've set up camp.
Me and Mike are sleeping first because we want to get our exhaustion gone.
Yeah. I need to shed.
It's just us three, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It's.
I haven't
weird 'cause-
invited anybody
I
else
know.
to our crew.
Well, just when we did our game, we had like so
we
many
must have a
people with
horse
us.
with our cart, right?
Yes.
His name is Bill.
No, it's Buttercup.
It's Bill the pony.
He's a good pony. Just hopefully you don't have to let him go in the
We found
Spire of the
him
World Mountains.
wandering at the Mines of Moria.
Yep.
So on first watch,
Shadowfax.
sorry, trying to get your character
Rickety?
name. Rickety.
Rickety Cricket.
Yes, you're a Rickety Cricket. I can't remember which Always Sunny reference you are at all times. I'm sorry.
It's true. There's every single one. It's gonna be a new one.
So you're sitting down by the fire, doing your best to not do something to your friends in their sleep. As a pretty shy and nervous guy rides up with a horse-drawn cart and just, hey,
Wait, hang on. Don't I have a thing where? Or no, I don't have it. Yeah.
Clearly, he's not that shy, or he'd fuck off.
Also, great watch.
Don't I have? I thought I have
A massive cart rolls up.
No, it's not.
Oh, shit.
It's not this character. Is it like the alert?
yep, you are not alert in this character.
Damn it.
Apparently, you don't have eyes at all.
Hey, I'm tired.
You're not. We are.
No, I'm still tired too. I still had a
He's-
whole day.
This person was not being subtle at all. Like, you can hear the horse coming down the road. You hear the wagon wheels going.
Well, if I heard that to begin with, I'm going to hide.
You're not going to wake us up?
No, I'm going to go into stealth and try to get behind him and potentially stab him or steal from
Maybe
him.
just jostle us awake first?
You could just talk to him.
You guys are the bait.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Hey, Tet, I don't think we ever let him do watch again.
I know.
6.
You're fucking awful.
9.
He likes to make it a one-man show.
And what stealth is it? Wisdom or is it
Dexterity.
So 14.
Wow. Even on a 6, still beat me. Yes. So you disappear into the underbrush as the man slows his cart and horse, looks around for a little bit, hops off, reaches into his vest pocket and pulls out a quill from the back of the carriage and starts writing something down and places it on Tet's chest as he's asleep and sits down next to the...
No. He doesn't do all that shit before I would do something.
Well, you never said anything.
Well, you didn't give me a chance. I figured he was going to roll up and then he was going to get out.
Yep.
And as soon as he tried to reach for something, I'm going to do something.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know Rickety Cricket. I know.
That's true. Rickety Cricket is getting on his knees, starting to suck him off, getting $5. No. So while he gets out, when he reaches something, I don't know what he's reaching for. So I would come up from behind and put my knife to his throat.
Also, question. You said he wasn't being subtle, so do we
No.
wake up when we hear a cart rattling its way up?
Roll perception.
Okay.
I will also roll for perception, which I don't know where it is.
14
Wouldn't it just
plus,
be passive, though?
plus
Because they're
3
sleeping?
plus wisdom, so 7. So 21.
That would make the most sense, yes, but they actively want to try and do this because
Okay.
Where's your perception?
it's your
It's-
wisdom modifier for you because
it's
you don't have it
that-
trained.
Passive
no.
wisdom?
Sorry, yeah.
No, you roll your 20
Yeah, I know.
and
But-
then add your
But he's trained
wisdom.
in it too.
No, he's not trained in perception, I didn't
Isn't
think.
that what it is right there? Perception? With the little check?
He is?
Yeah, that's persuasion.
Oh, my bad. I can't
Corey
really
can't read.
I can't read
okay.
it from... You can read it from here?
If I was sitting there, yeah, I can read yours.
Sucked it.
So I have passive wisdom.
He's trying.
My perception failed. Also, I got 21, so I'm hoping mine
yeah.
didn't fail.
You wake up. Tet, you're just too wiped out from the day's travel. Like, you're just in such a deep sleep that...
But
You're still shedding.
if I wake up and I see a cart rolling up and my brother's not there, I'm immediately shaking Tet because I'm a good teammate. And I'm going to say, hey, wake up. Somebody's coming.
My passive perception's at 12, though. That's not high
Yeah,
enough.
but you were actively trying to see it. Because that's what
Yeah.
I said beforehand, was shouldn't it be their passive? And he said that would make the most sense. But with you guys saying, I want to try to see if I wake up.
Yeah, as
then
soon
it
as he
becomes a
started
roll.
talking, you guys are going to wake up.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I shake you awake, though, when I see the cart coming up.
Do it.
I go,
Do
hey.
it!
I go, hey, wake up. Ooh.
Red Rocket.
Okay, so when do they wake up in comparison to when I have snuck and jumped up behind him?
When he starts urinating.
As
he's
soon as you
just-
grab hold of him, put your knife to his throat, is when they're starting to jostle awake.
Okay.
So, you guys wake up and you see human traveler.
Am I rested?
No, it's
I go
only
back
been
to bed.
Okay, it's been like maybe an hour since you crashed.
Yeah, I'm going back to bed.
I say, who are you?
Wake me up if you need to be attacked.
No, my name's Gino. And
Gino?
yes.
Do you make pizza?
No.
Okay.
Saddles.
Continue.
Actually.
Are you a father?
Yes.
I say it in my sleep.
Yeah, as you're falling back asleep.
Are you a dad?
It's Papa Gino. No matter
I
what.
was going for it. Yeah. I say, okay, and why did you come upon us this night? Also, sorry about my brother. He's kind of an asshole.
I wasn't supposed to sneak up on the guy who was clearly sneaking
You were
up on
supposed
us.
to wake up the troop.
No, I'm supposed to protect the troop.
I feel like
Am I interrupting
bebopping
something?
down the road with a big heavy cart isn't sneaking.
Aren't you sleeping?
I'm your subconscious now telling you that you're a fucking idiot.
He's trying, but you're being very loud.
He's like, I'm asleep, and then just keeps responding.
No, I said I was going back to bed, but then you say stupid stuff and I have to respond.
Just a very annoyed Dragonborn just laying in his bedroll staring at the sky.
Oh yeah, what not that it matters, but what race is this guy?
Really, Corey? That's exactly where we go.
Human.
Human? Okay.
He said race, sir.
Right?
Yeah, human. That is a race in this. Because all humans are the same, you racist.
Not ethnicity.
Yeah.
It's also race.
No.
Yes.
Anyway,
in
before we
D&D.
get canceled
us.
in this line of discussion,
He's a Thalassian. He's from the Sword Coast.
so I
There.
say, why did you stop upon our camp tonight?
Why do you talk like that?
Why did you
Because
stop
I'm a
upon
druid
our
of the
tonight?
Circle Moon.
So, despite you guys arguing back and forth and not letting him get in a word
That's true.
edgewise, like every time you talk, I just needed a place to stay, and I figured this was already set up. I could just come in and leave before you guys woke up. It wouldn't have been a big issue.
You thought wrong.
So where are you traveling to?
I'm going to Nonar's Hold. It's
What? Say that again.
Nana's hole.
Nonar's Hold.
Okay, I heard no asshole or something, and I was like,
I'm going to the no asshole.
no asshole. Okay, and what is your business there?
Just dropping off these saddles for the lords there. Just trying to make it there and back safely.
How far, do we know how far that is from us?
It's about a 4 or 5 day journey in the opposite direction you're traveling. Instead of going left, you would have had to go right.
And do we know, like, is that like a water deep place where criminals go, or is it more of like a regular town, city, whatever?
It's a small town based on a pretty famous hunting lodge where the local lords of the area organize these massive events.
What do they hunt?
Whatever happens to be in the area.
They're just making sure they don't hunt people or something.
Depends on people in the area.
Oh, okay.
We could charge protection.
Are you to this guy?
Yeah.
I
like the
stop
sounds of that.
mid-conversation and be like, shut up and go back to bed.
But I like the sounds of that.
I'm gonna say to him, I go, we were actually attacked by a group of barbarians, and luckily it was no problem for us. But have you?
That was you?
Yes.
Oh, I saw your handiwork back there. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's good to just announce to people that we murdered people. That's good. I'm
It's
glad we're
self-defense.
brothers.
So we didn't murder
plead
them;
the
they
fifth.
attacked us, as I was saying, and we defended ourselves.
Yeah, just keep spreading that around.
They picked a fight. Well, this guy might not make it out of here alive. Relax.
I like how you're saying this right now.
I am. I'm letting him know it's our decision.
The more you explain like your combat prowess, the more enraptured he gets. Like the more like focused he seems to get into.
Do I have to cast?
I could turn
reduce?
into a wolf. Now
That's
I'm just
rad.
bragging. Rawr, big wolf.
I feel like
Very impressive.
I feel like at this time Corey turns into something else.
No,
Mid-
that's
Yeah,
not
you know what?
up
Fuck
to,
it.
That's not up to him. Don't let him.
That's a good idea.
You've
judge
had
you.
like 4 days where you haven't turned into anything while we were traveling.
Not
Get to
my
the other
fault.
page.
Roll 100.
Roll a D100.
You got too cocky, and
Yeah,
now you're
I
gonna
did.
turn into a chicken.
I'm gonna be a wolf.
I wasn't gonna turn into a 84.
Why is he always the
he did it.
80s?
He did it 84 last time. Haven't we had 84?
We did. Go again.
Oh, I was an angel. I get to be an angel. It's not my fault that
You
happened.
listen
No,
to the DM,
either
sir.
that or you're
There is
7
literally
foot
1
woman.
out of 100
Fine.
chance if it happened.
Fine.
That's awesome. What?
Fine. Your hair grows blonde again as you.
Is
irradiate
is
the light.
84 the same thing?
This
That's
is
an
the best one.
That's only gonna last an hour.
Hey, that's fine. It's gonna be real hard for Mike to sleep when I'm glowing.
I have my own tent.
That's
Yeah,
true. We don't.
I have angelic light.
So
What
So
kind
all
of-
these responses are just muffled from the tent, from inside the tent.
I have scaled eyelids.
yeah.
That's
How
fair.
how
So-
are you jostling him awake when he's in a different tent?
First off,
He
this is
shakes
the
the
first
tent.
I've heard about the second
I'm a
tent.
light. We had
sleeper.
tents. Remember when we were
He just-
fighting? Everybody had their own tent.
I
He
thought
just
we had our
runs
own
over and drop kicks
I
the
thought
tent.
we had our own sleeping bags.
No tent.
I didn't
You
realize.
have bedrolls, tents.
Yeah, I didn't realize we were in different tents. That doesn't seem safe.
You poked him through the canvas.
Somebody could sneak into each one and stab us each time.
That's why I was awake.
Look, I'm not sleeping head to foot with 2 dudes.
Well, now I'm a blonde
Angel.
angel. I don't know
Yes.
what sex I.
Female.
All right, so there you go.
Sexy female
Yeah.
angel.
Victoria's
Well,
Secret
come on
angel. Come on in. See this dragon dick.
You like dragons?
It will burn. Anyway.
Yeah, I think this guy should not want to be anywhere near us.
After watching what looks like a painful transformation into an angel.
Yeah, after being like, I can turn into a wolf. Oh, look, an angel.
I decided to turn into an angel instead. But yes, the road is very dangerous. Have you run into any trouble thus far?
Not really. I mean, I think I've lucked out. I've been following the main roads, and it's been pretty safe. I happened to come across a lot of like carnage, but that's about it.
Wait, so he went past the place that he was supposed to go to? Because you said we go right and he goes left, back 4 days.
He seems to be coming from Daggerford itself. So,
but he saw that. But you
the
said
carnage.
he saw the
Carnage.
Never mind.
Okay, that was just a
Ignore
mistake.
that. Okay.
Because I was thinking the same thing, like, this lying motherfucker.
Yeah. So in that case, I'm going to say, well, we could offer you protection to get to No Asshole or whatever. I already forgot.
No Nars Hold.
No Nars Hold. For a fee, of course. It is out of our way.
Oh, of course. As soon as I deliver the saddles and give my payment, I'll gladly cut you in.
How far away is...
Well, how much?
How far away is where he's going to Water's Deep? Is it in the opposite direction, same direction?
It's the opposite direction.
Okay.
So it'll add... Well, how far is Nonard's Keep from the fork we took?
Maybe 3 days.
So it's going to add
A
6
week?
days, basically, yeah. But we'll get more money, and frankly, that's all we seem to care about in this campaign, so who cares?
True.
Well, what if we... How capable does this guy look?
Not in any capacity.
Here's a question.
I like companions.
Here's a question, though. We go to Nonard's Keep. There's multiple hunting accidents, and all of a sudden, we're the lords of Nonard's Keep.
Well,
And then we have a keep.
There's so many stairs to fall down.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of hunting accidents. Dick Cheney out here just shooting. I just came out.
Why are you so
blasting.
political?
Well, Dick Cheney shot
kinda-
somebody.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we talk.
as you say, like several hunting accidents, he lets out like a nervous chuckle. Just a yeah,
And then you would, of course, be the outfitter for our horses forever.
yeah. Okay, that works.
So, yeah, I say we go to Nonard's Keep. We got to change the name, though.
All Nards Keep.
We'll change it to No Asshole Keep, and it means that you can't be an asshole. Come here, unless you're one of us.
I was gonna say I could get you into like meet the Lords of the Hunt, but if you're planning on having them commit horrible accidents of the lethal variety, I might have to rescind that offer.
No, we're not going to do that. But are these Lords of the Hunt, are they quite skilled?
Hang on, should you be rolling deception?
What?
You said we're not going to do that.
I'm not going to have him lead us in there to kill them.
He said if you're looking at killing them, no, we're not going to do that. Is that deception?
They're accidents. Well, no, we're not going to kill them. We're going to hire mercenaries.
Corey rolls deception against KJ.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, go
We're
ahead
not
and roll
gonna do
deception.
What is that based off of?
Charisma.
That's not going to be great.
I got 17.
I have deception.
Can he do it?
I'm sleeping.
He's asleep.
That's a 6.
And your charisma is a 0?
That is, yeah.
It's a 6.
My 8 beat yours, unfortunately.
That's fair.
Yeah, well, I can pay you, I just, for the safety of the Lords of the Hunt, I wouldn't be able to get you an audience. You gotta understand my position here. If it all goes,
Well, that's fine. We don't need you to help.
all goes sour,
yeah.
I mean, I don't want anything pinned on me, and
That's fine. We don't. And you have a relationship with them, I assume, right?
I've been a saddle maker and a tanner all my life, and I've been the only person that supplies their war gear for their horses.
So they know you.
Yes.
Yeah. So, well, we can't kill.
Can you turn into a human?
I can't. That's why I'm cursed, because I tried to.
You're an awful shapeshifter.
He is.
Well, I'm only allowed to turn into beast level 3 or lower. Or 2? 3? I have the bonus thing, so yeah, 3. Yeah.
So I still have my knife to his throat.
Yeah, and he's
This is awkward. I didn't know that.
like every forced gulp caused you to nick him just a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta let him know who's in charge. So
We should not be knifing this guy.
You're asleep.
Yeah, you're asleep, sir.
I'm still your conscious now.
You wake up if
That's why I
you...
said we.
I take my knife off his throat. I pat him on
Giant sigh of relief.
I pat him on the tuchus with it and tell him to go rest, and then he's gonna take us in the morning to this place, or we're gonna escort him to this place. Then he'll pay us.
Of course.
We will most likely not murder anybody, and then we shall get our payment and leave.
Also, it doesn't matter now. We're past it. But for the record, when I'm forced to shapeshift into one of these angels, does it have different stats I should be using or no?
No.
Okay.
You asked that.
I think I did. Yeah, you're right.
And he just said it was easy. It's just your
Yeah,
appearance that changes.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot I already asked that.
The only thing I'd do would be if you change into something small, you'd get the AC bonus.
Okay.
So like,
Or
if you-
something big, you get the strength bonus.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So, but before this guy goes to sleep, I'm going to say, so how much are you willing to cut us in for getting you there safely through these woods full of bloodthirsty barbarians?
Bandits.
I'll pay you half of what I'm gonna make off this transaction. I'll give you the 250 gold pieces.
Each?
That's total.
So what's that, like 75, 80 something a piece? 83?
83 and 3 silver. And
Every 10 silver is a
Well, we don't
gold.
need
Okay.
to split up I'll take 84, you take 83. Ew.
So is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I say we go there and then meet these lords of Nonard's something. Keep?
hold, but you're
Hold.
getting there.
Nonard's hold. I'll get there. By the
The
time we
Nard,
get there,
just think the Nard hold.
Nonard's hold. Dude, we should be able to dominate. They ain't got no nards.
I bet the Lords of the Hunt are a bunch of women.
Well, that's what I was trying to ask him. I was starting to ask him, but then I had to roll deception. Are these lords of Nonard's hold, are they ferocious warriors, or are they pompous nobles who hunt from horseback and don't actually get their hands dirty?
Depends on the lord. They're bloodthirsty foes for sure, but they are skilled in both courtly manners and of warfare.
So they don't know how to fight. They probably have their servants do most of the hunting, and then they just take the credit.
Do we care either way?
No.
I will speak in Draconic and say, I'm wondering how easy it will be to kill them and take what is theirs and make it ours. You throat rip me through it. That's all I can think of from the office.
So I'm assuming he looks at us weird for speaking Draconic. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of guttural growls and screaming at each other.
Sorry, I have a cold.
All right. So is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Okay. So I pat him on the tuchus again with the knife, tell him to go take my tent, sleep. I will take the first watch, and then I'll wake one of these fucks up to...
Well, I appreciate your offer for the tent, but I brought my own. I was just going to make something to eat real quick and go crash.
So you're going to turn down my hospitality? Is that what we're doing here? Is that what's going on? I just have my knife to your throat, sir.
Is that supposed to make him love you?
You're supposed to make it appreciative. I didn't kill him, and I offered him my tent.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Relax. I have rustic hospitality.
I appreciate.
Why don't you go take a nap?
I appreciate the offers from a group of rustic vagabonds, but I don't.
What'd you
know-
call
You
us?
call me a fag? He's
I
trying to
don't know.
offend me.
Faggot blondes.
I'd rather stick with my own possessions in case you accuse me of theft.
Oh. Well, we wouldn't accuse you. He would probably just, that's the knife cutting your throat, in case that wasn't
That's
clear.
what I'm most worried about.
The
Truthfully.
bloodletting.
Oh, we won't kill you unless, you did something that made us want to kill you. But you
Which,
should be good.
At this rate, seems just my existence makes you want to injure me.
I mean, you did turn down my tent. Maybe I was maybe I was lonely.
All right, brother will go watch. You rest. I'll rest. He rest. We all rest. and then we wake up and take turns on watch. You're welcome to stay awake if you want. It's your choice. However, you might get exhaustion level 1. But that's on you. You decide. And then
Pretty sure he gets disadvantage on everything anyway.
I'm going to go into Tet's tent and go to sleep. And he won't know because he's already asleep.
As long as we get it done in like 55 minutes, because that's all you got left.
Yeah.
You turn into a man halfway through. Again.
What's happening?
Just don't look up sounding. Whatever you do, don't look up sounding.
I was going to say, it turns into docking.
No, there's worse.
What?
We are vagabonds.
All right. So yeah, he can get his food ready and then eventually go to sleep. He's going to sleep. He's kind of already asleep. I'm keeping watch. Does anything happen throughout the night?
Nothing's really going to happen. He makes it a point to sleep when you go to sleep, Rickety. He doesn't trust you in any capacity.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Same.
Like, as he's eating his, like, cabbage and bean soup or whatever he has, he's just kind of like side-eyeing you the entire time.
So who does he wake up first? Or who do you wake up first for second watch? Or are we good to just say the night?
The night's going to go by without a
Okay,
problem.
then we don't have to do anything.
Okay. I want to be
Suddenly we were awake.
I want to be the first one awake.
Sure.
And
That's
then I'm
impossible.
going to... Why is it impossible?
Because you're not going to be the one last on watch.
Sure, one of you guys will also be up for that,
Well,
but
that's
I
what
meant, yeah.
Yeah.
It mostly meant for him, the new guy.
Yeah. You want to wake up before him.
Yeah, because then I'm going to sneak over to his...
That's what I was going to do on my watch, but then I was like, I don't want to waste time. We'll just
So,
start.
as you wake up, you see your brother Charlie sneak over to his tent, and you're like, great minds think alike. So you quickly get yourself dressed and hurry out of your tent to meet him halfway.
And yeah, we just are going to look through it. And the first thing I want to make sure is that it is full of saddles and he didn't lie to us.
His cart has 5 beautiful, well-made saddles, not sandals.
Sandals? That lying bastard!
Goddamn right. Fuck me and my speech impediments.
These are Crocs!
They might be comfortable, but they make you look awful.
Yep.
Birkenstocks at best.
So, yeah, there are good saddles in there. Okay.
They'd be considered mastercraft. They're worth twice the normal value.
Okay.
How many are there?
Does it...
5.
Do we know how much value there would be of them?
Normally, they're about 50 gold apiece because they are considered leather barding. So they're about 100 gold apiece, and he's got 5 of them.
Okay. So that does make sense for splitting it down the middle.
Does it look like there's any like secret compartments in his
That would be
carriage?
a perception check.
You're not over there.
Yeah, you're sleeping.
You're still asleep.
I'm awake.
We'll see.
Okay, so
Suddenly I was awake.
which one of you has?
I
good
have perception.
Okay,
I have
you should,
good perception.
You should
I have good
perceive.
perception.
I have +7.
Okay, he has better... Wait, what's the perception on?
Wisdom.
I have
have-
+6.
Well, you don't have +7, suck a dick. So I get 18. He might beat me.
I
No, he
did not.
didn't. So yeah, I roll an 18 to search the cart for things other than the saddles.
Other than the saddles, satchels of food, clothing, basic supplies, there is a small compartment underneath where he would normally sit on the wagon. You can kind of like jimmy it open. It's a little trap area, and inside it is a handful of gold coins with a Kraken engraved on them.
A Kraken?
Yes.
What would that be? Would that be history or something? Like to know what the symbol was from?
I have history and
Well, that's why
He might show
Arcana.
the thing to you.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because if it is, I'm bringing it over to you.
take a picture on your smartphone.
That's true. Just text it.
I really hate there's no streetwise in this.
I know,
edition.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Is it Pathfinder as Streetwise? Yeah.
So what are we going to call it?
Honestly, I would call it stealth for knowledge of like thievery stuff.
Stealth? This guy.
I pocket the coins and don't say anything.
I'm standing right
No,
next
I'm
to
just
you.
kidding. I bring it over to you and I go, hey, have you ever seen this?
I get +11 for stealth.
Okay.
He has 8 of them in total.
I'm going to say, have you ever
8
seen
coins.
this symbol?
They all have the same symbol on them.
Yes.
Okay, so
They're pieces of 8.
it's plus 11, but I got a 1?
You've seen these before, but you can't really piece together.
You have
where.
inspiration.
I'm not using it for that shit.
It might be important.
It might be pieces of 8.
Yeah. If it leads to a bigger treasure, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Also, then none of us will have inspiration. So, second.
I'll say, if you don't use it, I can keep going with the description.
I got a 20. From a 1 to a 20, boy.
It was worth it.
I mean, a nat 20.
Yeah,
Plus
that's
11,
good.
so 31. I
mean,
know
it doesn't
I
matter,
know,
but yeah.
You
I should really know.
You do
now.
know exactly what they are. They're the coins are the calling card of a group of smugglers and spies called the Kraken Society. They operate up and down the entire Sword Coast, and they sell information. They're information brokers mostly. They use their expertise as spies and diplomats.
Would we be able to infer that he's one of them?
It's either that he's one of them or he recently
dealt with them.
Enlisted the services of them.
All right.
What do the coins do?
They're just gold coins that
Are
are marked
they
differently. You can
worth
like,
1 gold apiece, or are they big coins or
they're
something?
worth 1 gold apiece,
Okay.
but
They're just special.
They're like John Wick
actually-
coins.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Continental type coins.
Do you,
they
do you
are
buy
warm to the
information
touch.
with it?
They're
They're
warm
warm?
to the touch? Would
I
that
put
be
'em on my-
Arcana?
That would.
So we're going to go wake him up.
He's already like coming out of his tent.
Okay.
You know,
But
happy that it didn't.
I'm assuming we're whispering.
the 55-minute mark didn't happen midway. He's pretty content with his
He got
night.
to finish.
So I
Barely.
bring over a coin to you, and it has a Kraken symbol, and I say everything he knew, and then I say, but it also feels warm to the touch. Can you check it for magic with your magic
I
ability?
proficiently look at it with my magic.
Go ahead and roll me an
Fingers.
Arcanic check.
D20.
That's a 15, and then I get
Plus
proficiency.
3. Or
Yeah,
is it
and then
plus 6?
Arcana is what? Intelligence?
Intelligence.
So add your intelligence
which he already
modifier
has,
too.
I think. So plus 7 total to the roll.
Yeah.
So 22.
22. There you go.
Smart bastard.
And while he's examining it, I'm gonna be like, "Why don't you get your dagger and just—I know you like to hold it to people's throats. Maybe go hold it to that guy's throat
It was
again."
already on the agenda.
I thought so. I
It was
thought so.
already on the agenda.
It seems to be possessed of divination magic or magic to ascertain location or sounds of the area.
Sounds of the area the coin's in,
Yes.
or like
It's as if something's enchanted it with divination, which is basically scrying magic, ways to look or
so people can
see-
track it.
pretty much so they know where they are at all times.
Yeah, but you said something about sound. Does that mean they
Yep.
can hear?
Depends if the spell's cast on it at the time.
Okay.
Okay,
So there's
that sucks.
8 different coins, and they're all warm to the touch.
Yes,
So
they all
they-
seem to be possessed of the same enchantment.
They're all being tracked from different places to this one wagon. So that there's 8 different places of this plate.
I wouldn't say 8 different places. There's been cast on a group, and it looks like they've been disseminated towards people that they need to keep track of.
all right.
So, someone's keeping track of this guy that we may want to murder.
Or
it could.
he's keeping track of 8 different people.
It's
No.
possible.
I think it's the other
Way
right?
around.
Yeah.
Someone's
So-
keeping track of him.
But somebody could have paid him with the intent to find him and rob him of his wares later, and they gave him these coins so that they could track him wherever he was.
You would know that the Kraken Society mostly operates from gambling halls. They don't really do much in the line of theft. They, like I said, they like to spy more than they do steal.
So they give them money, and then okay. So
All right.
with that in mind, we're gonna run over to the guy who's still asleep, I assume.
Well, I'm going to stealth over to the guy.
Well,
I'm running.
I'm just running.
You're going to wake him up.
Defeats the purpose of stealth completely.
If he wakes up, he wakes up. He's not getting anywhere. I'm just stomping over there, and he's got his dagger out or whatever. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, wake up!"
He just kind of yawns after a few wake ups, and
I put my dagger in his mouth as he yawns.
Well, that's weird.
so you just kind of like open the tent doors, the tent flaps, and just almost stab the guy in the mouth.
Yeah, right.
No, I stab through the tent because I can see his shadow in
that
the tent.
seems horribly. You're gonna kill him.
No, I got precision. I'm fine.
He's got
I
to
don't
make
know
you
why
roll,
you
and if
need
you
to do
fail,
that.
you kill him.
Make me an attack roll.
Why? I'm not attacking. I'm the opposite of attacking.
He's toggled on non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal damage.
You can 100% do this non-lethally.
Okay, do that
That's
non-lethal.
what I'm doing
But
non-lethally.
also, don't stab him.
I'm not stabbing him. I said I wasn't stabbing him.
You're putting your-
But what my point is, he's yawning. You
And
put
I'm
your
putting it
deck-
on his tongue, and he's going to be like, oh, hey.
And what if he goes, oh, and jumps and bites it?
Well, he would jump backwards, not forward. What's
What
he
if
going to
he
do?
sneezes?
He'd still bite the dagger, and it would be quite painful.
Why would biting the dagger be painful?
I feel like
As a man with
Are you-
sensitive teeth, I can.
Yeah,
I can
well, it's
feel
all
that.
going to hurt your teeth. It's not going to cause any
it's
damage.
probably a good
It
thing
just
to have
seems
like a spine.
unnecessary.
Yeah,
That's my character.
Luckily, I was running over there, and I got there first because he's trying to sneak. So I'm going to open the tent and say, hey, wake up.
Sure, we'll go with that.
And I'm going to say,
Yeah.
we were we were
You
inspecting...
want breakfast?
No, shh. We were inspecting your cart to make sure that you really had saddles. And I
obvious. You could just look from the
I found your golden coins with the Kraken on it. Care to explain?
Yeah, I want him to get him cards.
Okay, but...
Hang on. Do you...
Oh, insight.
yeah.
Is Mike's with me.
Do we
Mike,
all roll?
Mike, roll insight.
If you don't believe him, go for it. It is wisdom based.
Oh, I got 20. I got 20.
Okay.
Doesn't even matter.
I got
Does
less.
it
I got
even
less than 20.
He's partially telling the truth.
I'm going to say, tell me the whole truth.
And
Nothing but the truth. So help you... What kind of god do we worship?
Whatever god you
The
want,
absolute.
there's a lot.
So help you, Chuck Norris.
You better answer truthfully then. He just kind of looks nervously at you, at the knife, at the dragonborn. Well, I did win them from a game of cards. But I gotta drop these off with the saddles. That's all I know.
Okay.
You're being tracked.
Yes, and people can listen to these coins. If you can hear me, I will mess you up.
I take one of the coins and start singing my horrible voice because I'm not a bard.
I'm saying
Never
so.
gonna give you up.
In
Never gonna
draconic.
hit
In
those
draconic.
notes.
Okay, Arnold.
It just sounds like every deathcore band ever.
And I'm gonna say, and you're supposed to give these coins to the nobles, I assume, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
there
So
8
somebody
nobles?
wants to spy on the nobles who gave you these coins. And don't you have a good relationship with the nobles?
I do.
You're gonna ruin that if you give them these coins. Just like you would ruin it if we killed them and you helped us. I'm just trying to help you out.
I seem to be at an impasse here. I'm at a lose-lose. Like if I... Okay, well, thank you for telling me.
Yes,
We'll
so
take it from
we'll
here.
take the coins from here,
Okay.
and let's go drop off these saddles. You'll give us money. I think maybe 300 gold now, so we can do an even split between my two comrades, since we just saved you ruining your business. I think that's fair. An extra 50 gold. Just saved your livelihood, your life. You know.
Roll persuasion.
But I'm not good at that.
I'm super persuasive.
You are, but it's not your idea.
It's charisma, right?
It is.
Can't I roll? Well, no, never mind. That's all
You
I got.
can't you touch yourself?
Oh yeah, I touch myself, which gives me a hit.
That's not this one, is it?
Is it a
He's gonna-
D4?
Yes.
Okay.
He's going to rub one out real quick.
So 14. It's not bad. Some normal dude.
After a few minutes of hemming and hawing, he'll cave, yeah.
All right.
So, can we tell if the coins are activated for the listening thing?
Would they be warmer?
Would he know that? Because he did roll Arcana good.
Yeah, that's true.
There would be giveaways that they are active, yes, but it would be something he'd have to be actively looking for.
I'm
Okay,
gonna hold them. Then I'll put them in like in my satchel.
Well, I'm going
that
to
I
say,
just picked up today.
hey, check out these things. Tell if they're on or being located or if they can listen to us. So you might have to roll Arcana again.
You will.
Well, that's a 7.
Plus 7. So
14.
14.
Yeah, it's not bad.
As far as you can tell, they aren't on right now.
Okay.
Well, because I was just thinking if we want to set a trap.
I was thinking the same thing. I was going to be like, Hey, well, I wasn't even going to set a trap. They're obviously trying to spy on these nobles. I was going to try to convince them to help us get rid of the nobles and take over the town and make a payday.
But we don't think that they're listening right now.
I know, so
Yeah.
there's no point in talking.
What
to
if
right
we help the nobles figure out who's trying to spy on them, and then they give us a payday?
or
But I want their
Or-
whole town,
Why the whole town?
because that's what I want to do. I want to play Sin City with this place.
You mean Sim City?
Sin.
Sin City is a movie and a comic.
Sim City.
Great
Yeah.
great
City.
comic book.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to play Sin City. Is Jess Alba there? I mean,
Yeah. Just everything goes to black and white and a little red.
Or we play them both against each other and go with the winning side and then murder everyone.
Well, sure. No matter what, we
I'm
got to
in.
wait for them to talk or to
Fuck
be
it,
listening.
I'm in.
You son of a bitch. Huh?
Yeah.
If he's holding them, because I know you said he has to basically roll Arcana again to detect specifically, but if they were to turn on, would there be any signs that somebody would be able to detect offhand, or would you
Will there
have
be
to
a
roll?
blinking red light?
Does it
If
get
I
warmer?
randomly ask you to roll Arcana, you'll know why.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
that's fine. So he's got them all,
Mhm.
and now we're gonna transport this guy back to the noble place.
So even if my perception fails, though, I'll know that my perception has failed.
Well, no, because you won't know.
You have to
That
play.
falls
no,
into the
you
meta
have to
game.
play-
Survival
what you
failed.
know.
Oh, I better dig here.
We did that a lot in Baldur's Gate.
Nah, but you got to play it like your character. So if
Yeah.
you-
Yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't know.
Survival failed. I'd better get out my shovel.
That's true.
Dig
Well, it
everywhere
depends.
in a 20 square foot radius.
You could fail, and he could still tell you that you felt a little something, but you didn't know what it meant.
That is
So
true.
that could be a reason for you to like go, oh, I try to dig deeper into that.
Or at least after the second or third time, then you go,
Yeah.
oh, that's what that
Yeah.
is.
But at any rate, we're good with the plan. We're gonna head to
No Nars hold.
Nonar's hold, and then so yeah, we tell him to get up and let's get moving. And I tell him I'll ride with him
Okay.
just to make sure there's no fight
Bill?
business.
Let's go.
Bill, away!
Oh, the horse.
It's a pony.
Fuck is Bill?
First off, it's got to be a horse. I don't. Can a pony pull this whole cart?
It's a big ass pony. Have you seen Bill?
I've seen Bill. A
Bill's a big
hobbit's
pony.
riding him, so keep that in mind when you're judging the scale.
It's a big pony. They eat less. They consume less.
If anything, we'd have to have at least 2 ponies.
Is that like 3 ponies?
Bill and maybe Ted.
Ted? Yeah.
Yeah. Can we have Bill and Ted?
They're on for an excellent adventure.
Okay, so we pack up our stuff.
Yep. And you head back the way you came, back towards that fork in the road, about a day and a half away.
I remember that tree.
Can there be a spoon in the road?
Sure.
Instead of a fork.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's kind of loops around itself. It's just a big cul-de-sac.
And we ride by that place we didn't stop, right?
Yes, you'll actually go past the barge right in.
Yeah.
As you're passing,
We're going to
during the
barge
next
right
day,
by, though.
The first day goes without an issue.
Okay.
Do you stop for the night, or do you just keep going like you did last time?
Just keep going.
No, we got to stop.
Why?
So we don't have
Exhaustion.
minus.
How long have we been
But
traveling
that just
for?
depends how we roll. We got to beat at 10.
The first day
Yeah, but what if we
Can
get?
I sleep on his cart?
depends on how well you roll for exhaustion.
No,
Oh.
we'll take a rest.
There's gonna be NPCs, and I don't want to deal with their backs to it. No, just kidding. All right, so we'll stop then.
Okay. So you stop back at the inn.
Oh, now we're at the inn. Okay.
Yeah, the day goes by boring. I mean, there's a large enough group of you with several carts that most small-time bandits and stuff are going to ignore you. I mean, it is what it is. The Sword Coast is relatively safe, but, I mean, this is D&D. Fights are going to happen whether you want them to or not.
That's fair.
So
You see the barge riding again. You arrive a little earlier in the day this time. The extra cart really does help you move along quicker because there's a lot less foot traffic. Like, there's only room for 2 of you on the cart and 1 person has to walk. This way you can just keep going.
So yeah, we'll
Get there about 4:30, we'll say, in the afternoon.
Okay, I'll walk into the inn and be like, I need stable for our horses and a place to park our carts. And then I slide 1 gold coin. And rooms for the night. And a shave. And a bath.
Stop changing your accent.
No, it's like the old Western movies when they'd walk in and ask for everything and then flip 1 coin to the guy.
Okay.
I'd also like 3 hands of poker.
Yeah. Couple steaks. A few
So
shots
is this
of
still on the same day that we...
No, different day.
So that we're in a whole different day?
Yep, that'd be just the next day. The first day, traveling with Gino is
You should
Pretty
probably
Go
roll
ahead.
your
I
100 dice.
understand. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not
go
up
ahead.
to you. It's up to him when he tells
I
me.
mean, it's going to happen sporadically through the day. Nothing eventful is going to happen. If you really wanted to see, I'll go back to that chart.
It's up to you. If you want me to, I will.
It's
gonna be
make a
84.
comical moment?
I was going to say...
84. No, 31.
Dude, if that was 84 again, you're getting different dice.
Yeah, or you're getting a Powerball ticket.
It's just going to go with 84. I can't lose.
I think that's in
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
you
know.
can, in fact.
Yeah.
Just get an 8 and a 4.
8 and a 4, yeah.
Your skin turns a sickly shade of green as the world around you expands in size. You wind up being about 3 feet tall as a male goblin for the rest of the hour.
Oh. I'll be gobbling something tonight.
Well, it's only an hour.
Oh hey.
Oh.
He's a-
Well,
he's just a
it
pocket
doesn't- It
prince.
had nothing
Come
to do with me being a goblin. So I walk up to the innkeeper
As a goblin.
as a goblin. I say, sorry, I have a condition. But I need 2 rooms for the night. I need to stable my horses in our carts. And then some food. A shave.
Can you even see over the counter?
I can see.
He has to hop up on the stool to see.
And the name's Underhill. Deception. It's
Go
not
ahead.
going to work, but...
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, 16.
Okay,
That-
so
that
he
actually
goes,
meant-
well, 2 rooms and a stable for Underhill.
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 Yeah, get it right. It's
The
very
emphasis
important.
on the hill.
Yes.
That's going to be 3 gold pieces, 1 for each of the room and 1 for the stable.
How about 1 gold piece?
How about you take your green ass and get out of my inn?
Whoa! Racist! This guy over here is racist. I start making a scene. I'll be like, apparently you've never heard of the Emancipation Proclamation.
I don't speak hip-hop.
Other than your companions, there only seems to be like one other person here at the inn currently.
Oh.
And he doesn't seem to give a flying fuck.
But we're there. We're like, dude, you're going to get canceled.
Yeah.
You're going to get canceled. Can't
I'm
be
tweeting
racist.
You're
about
trending,
this.
bruh. Now
I get
you're
out my
canceled,
phone
bruh.
and just pointed at him.
the hell is X? I thought it was Twitter.
No, I say, okay, 3 gold. For 3 gold, I also want steak dinners.
I'll see what I have. I mean, I can rustle up something, I'm sure.
Okay. You drive a hard bargain, but I'll take it. And I give him 3 gold.
Yeah, he happily takes it, puts it in the little strong box under the counter.
I say, that's all right. Now I know where the strong box is. That was silly. I walk over to my brother. I'm like, okay, we got our rooms. By the way, his strong box is right under the counter if you want to make some money.
Hey, Ted, go ahead and do me a favor. Roll me Arcana.
I wonder what it could be.
Who would know?
Let's be 16.
16's a bit better. Like your spider sense kind of emanates from the satchel where you keep the coins, knowing that something went off. You're not sure what the effect was, but it's definitely something happened. It's almost like it's communicating with something locally, not so much globally.
I'm going to talk to them in Draconic and say, I think we're being tracked or listened to. Do we want to throw them off the scent? Is there a specific coin that's doing that?
No, it seems to be all of them.
All of them?
I
Like, it
say
seems
back
to
in
start with one, and then it kind of like shifts to each of them in turn, and then the entire group goes.
I say back in Draconic, toss me a coin.
Toss a coin to your
your
witcher.
Yeah, sure. So, assuming you do, I take a coin, and I say we, and I cover it with my hand because that's how microphones work. And I say we lure them here, and then to meet with them, but not necessarily get.
How
to
do you
jump
lure
on.
them?
I take the coin and I go, your plan is going to fail. We have the coins now. If you want to
Who
have
has
a chance
the highest passive perception?
Me. I have 14.
The only other patron is kind of like staring at you very blatantly as you're talking in Draconic.
What? I'm talking in English to the coin, but you mean he was when we were talking Draconic? Okay,
And
I
you
look
noticed
over.
it, nobody else did.
I look over, and I
What you looking at?
walk up to him, and I say, "Can I help you, sir?"
Where did you learn that?
What?
That language? Where'd you learn it?
Prison.
I've been around the block.
Well, I have too. I've just never run into circles like that.
Also, that's a dragonborn that I'm traveling with.
Yeah.
I might have learned it from him.
Well, benefits of your company, I suppose. Nice to meet you. So, what's someone as astute and well-traveled as you doing here in this backwater little inn?
We were traveling to...
Wait.
What?
Who are you and why do you want to know?
Are you over there?
I gave you the fucking coin.
I know.
I mean,
then
the
I
rooms-
walked over.
The inn's
You
probably
gotta
about the
follow.
size of this second
Okay,
floor
so he
area.
can hear her. Okay.
It's not a very big area. Like I said, it's about 3,000 square feet total.
All right, go ahead then.
Yeah, who are you and why the fuck do you care?
Rebel. Rebel.
Sorry, my dragonborn friend gets quite heated. Oh, and I'm gonna say what he meant to say is, "Who are you?"
and why the fuck do you care?
Why the fuck do you care, sir?
My name is Eric. I'm, a bit of an aristocrat, you could say. My family owns Daggerford and a few small other communities here nearby. We're the local governorship of them. It's just rare to see somebody that can do something more than just the common rabble.
Yes, I agree. As uncultured swine in these parts, I tell you what.
I can hear this.
Oh, yeah.
I start speaking giant.
We also
Just
To
because.
who? You can't. No, we don't know what
What
you're
do
saying.
you
I speak giant. You guys don't. Fuck you guys. He just said that
What
he's...
do you say in giant?
I say, hey, look, I can speak in giant. I'm more civilized than
Me
these
llamo
two.
KJ.
He'll reply in the giant tongue with a different inflection, like a different accent. No. It's a wonder that you can't. I would be careful about speaking in such tones in this area.
He might have just threatened me, guys.
I don't.
We don't know what you said
Yeah.
because you're in.
How did he
giant.
threaten
shit.
you?
He's
I
told
just
me to
told
be
him to be
careful for
careful.
how I say things.
Maybe there's
Oh.
giants afoot, considering that's how our.
Or people don't like giants because
I
they're killing
will
everybody?
murder said giant like I did the other one. All by myself.
Anyway, apologies for my brother. He also is a little out of it. What he meant
I'm
to
not
say.
your brother, you damn goblin.
What he meant to say is that we killed some giants ourselves. Regardless, we were on our way to Nonard's hold.
Are you from Golden Fields or Tribor or?
Nope, we're from a distant land. Well, leave it at
2
that.
days.
That's,
2
that's
days.
the
sound.
name. That's the name of the place. Distant land.
Yes.
word-
It's right
word
past
saying
far, far away.
Fuck, I can't remember the name of your land you wanted in the first game.
I know, that's what I was
Franctopia?
trying to remember.
Franctopia.
Franctopia.
It's gotta be on the
That's
other
what I
side of
was trying to say,
Franctopia.
too, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to say we're from far away, but we were on a mission, but then we got sidetracked. We're going to help this guy over here.
He's just like sitting at the bar having a nice loaf of bread, cheese, a little bit of like stewed rabbit, and has a nice big cup of beer, a big pitcher of beer, and he's just kind of just going to town.
Yeah, that guy over there. We're trying to get to Nonard's hold. We're just guiding him there to be helpful. I'm sure you know the nobles there if you're
Of course.
part of the aristocracy
Of
here.
course. Wonderful people.
Aristocracy.
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 Aristocracy. Why is it aristocrat if it's not aristocracy?
I didn't come up with the word.
Why is it moose and moose?
It's meese.
And then there's mooses if there were going to be different species of moose. But
Right.
There's only one species of moose. So.
And just like mouse, mice, mouses, mices,
Meese.
mice.
I'm sorry, we got sidetracked.
Common is a silly language.
It is. I'm gonna say, so I'm sure you know the nobles there. We are gonna want to have an audience with them as well. Are they good people? We've never been.
The best. I have nothing but the best to say about them. They're wonderful.
We're getting sidetracked from the fucking coin. You're talking to a random person, yet you were talking to a coin.
I understand. We're getting there.
Are we?
Yeah. Well, no, we're not getting there. The point is, he was hearing what we were trying to do, and I'm not going to continue the conversation in front of somebody we don't know.
So maybe we leave.
So
We will, but first I'm trying to figure out why he was snooping on us, because he might have been one of the guys with the coin.
I hope you know that he's listening to you say that he was.
He can't understand us. I'm speaking common. It's a confusing language.
it is a silly language.
No, so anyway, I'm gonna say, yeah, we're gonna try to get an audience with them. Could we use your name to try to get an audience?
If it would help, I don't see why not.
Did we get his name?
Yes, his name is
Eric Stillwater.
Eric Stillwater.
Okay.
Are you from Bangor?
No.
Okay. All right. So nice to meet ya. We'll talk to you later.
Well, if you find you need to pass the time, come by. I don't have much to do nowadays, and I like to dabble in taking people's money. As he pulls out a deck of cards and just starts like one hand shuffling it.
All right.
Done.
Sounds like my brother's got some potions for you too. So
It's true. They cure all ailments, make you big and strong. A little bit of a kick to it, but
in the meantime, I'm gonna go sneak away to our room. Are you staying here with Cardman? Or
I
coming
mean,
with me?
I should.
We'll be back.
I should be telling you about whatever plan that you have for your thing is terrible. Why are you talking into it and saying, we've got it now? That's not setting a trap.
I'm not trying to set a trap.
We literally just were talking about setting a trap.
I want to lure them here so we can talk to them about working together to take the nobles for all they're worth. Because obviously they're trying to scam the nobles by getting information or blackmail them. Regardless, my plan is, your plan doesn't work unless you cut us in.
Aren't you supposed to be the good person?
I'm chaotic neutral.
Yeah, but I'm the one selling piss.
Yeah.
Right, because you're a moron.
So
Aw.
your ideas are just dumb.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing kind of like fucking Ocean's 11 over here. Not 12, 11.
Hey, Tet, roll me Arcana again real quick as you're walking by the noble.
Well, it'd be a 3.
Well,
Okay.
10.
Oh, 10.
10?
He's definitely got something on him that's irradiating magic. You just can't really tell what.
Can he... Well...
So me and you leave, right?
Yes.
You should turn into a mouse.
He can't right now.
I can.
Yeah, he can.
I can still shape.
Oh, okay.
Even when
You
it
can still wild
immediately
shape.
happens, I can
Do
shape.
you turn into a goblin mouse?
No.
It's
I
small,
just turn
it's
into a
green.
Or
mouse.
a cockroach.
Well,
Get
before we
stalked.
do any of that, we go to the room. Are you coming with us?
Depends what we're doing. When does he notice about the...
Like, as you're getting ready to leave to go back up to your rooms, like, your little sixth sense kicks in.
He
He
notices?
has something magic on him. I think he has
Well,
one
are
of the
you going
coins
to
on
pull
him.
us aside as we're going?
I'm telling him as we're leaving.
As
and
you're,
you
as
don't
you're walking
know.
upstairs to the
I
room.
don't know. Okay,
'Cause you're playing cards.
Unless you
with them.
followed us.
I didn't. I'm playing cards.
Okay. So we'll walk up to the room. You tell me that, and I go, okay. So let's first figure out our game plan. My thought is that we lure these
Roll me sleight of hand.
this guild here, and then we convince them to work with us so that we can split the bounty and
What's
take
sleight of
over.
I
that
think
land.
this guy is in
Text-based.
on it.
Dex.
He could be. I'm thinking when we go
18.
back down,
Okay.
he'll have his knife to his throat anyway, and then we can probably kill him.
So,
He just flips the table.
I hope you understand
before
we're just
we-
going to be playing, 5 dragon ante.
Before we do any of that,
Standard,
I think we
essentially
talk to
poker.
the coin and convince them to come.
basically
meet us
5-card
here
stud
at this
poker.
inn.
Mhm.
Worst
And
case
he
scenario,
deals
they
you out a
come
hand,
and
he
we
goes,
kill
"So,
them all.
I'm sure you can back up my
Can we
claims
kill
as he
them all?
pulls out
Yeah,
a
why
small
not?
stack of gold coins.
Okay.
I'm going to
I'll turn
bet
into a
small
spider.
will start.
All right, well,
3
we
gold
can't
pieces
trust this guy.
is the entry fee.
I agree. We're going back
And then I
down.
can
but
raise?
first, we're talking
Yes.
to the coin.
Do I have good cards?
Okay, talk to the coin.
Okay.
From what you
I
can
will,
see
one
right now, you have a jack high straight.
Can I tell what I have good perception? What am I reading off of his?
Roll insight.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not perception.
Damn it. Which one's insight off of? Wisdom? 21 total.
Well, luckily for you, he rolled a 1. So you can actually, like, as he leans over, he makes
just
a
see
big
his
show.
entire
Yeah, you
cards.
see a show of just, a pair
It's
of
like at
sixes.
the casino. Then he goes, "I'm all in."
Okay. So I will raise more money.
How much you want to bet in?
How much are you allowed to?
Whatever you want to put in.
I put in 20 gold pieces.
Oh, daring. Of course. He'll match.
Okay. Are we just showing our cards now? Or are we
Yeah,
getting
it's just the two of you. It'd be
Okay.
more entertaining if there
He's
were more
gonna cheat,
players.
and his cards are gonna be different.
Okay, so I win the pieces?
You win, yeah. Going a few hands back and forth, we're going to say you win a total of 40 gold off this guy. Yeah. He seems to be
Annoyed
almost-
that he's losing?
almost trying to lose on purpose.
Do I notice if he's trying to give me any specific type of gold?
No, he just seems to be passing coins to you. He's calling on really just god-awful hands.
What's his name again? Dylan?
Yes.
So while he's doing that, we've decided, and we pull out the coin,
Mhm.
and we say, "We know your plan with the nobles of Nonar's hold, and
No Bar Noonan.
if you want it to succeed, you must come meet us at what's his keeps called? No Barge Inn?
The barge right in.
The Barge Right Inn. You must meet us at the Barge Right Inn. We'll stay here for a day and a half. If you're not here by then, we'll enact our own plan over the nobles and toss your little eavesdrop coins into the nearest creek,
Okay.
Or melt them down.
or melt them down. Yeah, actually, we like gold. We'll melt them down. And then after saying that, I say we put them in a pouch, put them down in here so they're not eavesdropping on us the whole time we're talking downstairs.
You hide them back in the thing.
So if they're, but if they're in the pouch on your, what do you mean, in the cart?
Yeah, where
Oh,
we
okay,
found
yeah,
them.
yeah. Okay, that's a good idea. We'll go stick him in the cart, and then we'll go see how he's doing.
You go downstairs and your brother's raking it in. Like he's got a stack of coins.
Raking it.
He's got a stack of gold coins bigger than all these cans combined.
Are
He's got like
they
40 coins.
actual gold coins?
Yes.
Do they seem magical?
Roll Arcana.
I'm
will.
also going to roll insight at the same time. Well, let me ask a question first, but I'll let him go.
Mike just hit the microphone with his head.
Mike on Mike violence.
That's true. +7.
12?
12. Still nothing emanating from the coin pile. Something more on him.
All right, so I see him winning a ton.
Mhm.
And
Like enough for to feed a person for probably 2 years at this rate.
And I grew up playing poker with him and beat him all the time, so I'm surprised by this.
Spreadsheet says otherwise.
So I look at him, and do I see that he's trying to hustle him or something?
No, it looks like just roll insight.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at, but I wanted you to tell me first. So. And it's wisdom, right?
Yes.
So it's 18.
Something isn't adding up.
Okay.
Other than the stacks of coins in front of your brother, he seems to be luring him deeper and deeper into a sense of security.
Okay. I'm going to speak to him. I said, "Oh, I thought you were quite good at poker," you said, "and you were going to take all our money."
It seems I finally met my match.
I'm pretty talented. This is facts.
Well, bro, I think we
It's
should
just a
probably
game of
get to
luck.
bed now. It's getting late.
How much money have I taken from it? Only the 40 coins or more?
40 gold.
You
total.
said there was enough for
Well,
like 2 years. Is 40 gold worth that much?
To put it in perspective, like a loaf of bread's a couple copper coins.
Oh,
which
okay.
There's 100 copper per gold. You're basically have like $4,000, $5,000 sitting at your table.
All right.
$5,000 is a year's worth?
Well,
Not in today's world.
Yeah, I was going to say.
it was when you could flip one piece away and get a shave and all that. So, yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, I think it's time we get going for the night. It was nice meeting you. And yeah, I hope we cross paths again sometime.
Oh, I'll be here. I mean, if that's really what you feel like, please don't feel inclined.
Okay, are you spending the night here?
I do every night.
Well, I thought you were in charge of a town.
My family is.
Not this
town
town.
Daggerford, a few days away.
Oh,
Yeah.
Daggerford.
You should probably. I mean, I don't want to tell you how to run a town, but it's if you're here every day, it seems a bit odd.
No, his family runs a town.
That's my father's responsibility.
Oh.
I have no manners towards it.
So you're a lazy, entitled son. I gotcha.
Yes.
Spoon-fed with a silver spoon.
Copper spoon.
Have you met Ted?
Mother of pearl, not silver, sir.
I'll give you something, Pearl.
That didn't make any sense.
A necklace. It was a sexual joke.
Oh, about the necklace. Okay,
Silver
gotcha.
spoils the taste of the caviar.
I'll give you something to spoil.
Fucking Corey.
It's not me. I'm the goblin. That's what we do.
I don't think you're a goblin anymore.
Am I?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Has it
probably
been an
would have
hour?
it probably would have faded by now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Suddenly, I'm big.
Okay.
It's your decision
So,
if you want to leave with it.
I mean, I could get more gold. That's what we like.
But is
I
it real
do
gold?
have something more valuable than what's at stake if you're willing to risk it all.
I will risk everything I've won.
I will do double or nothing on the next hand.
Done.
Okay?
Because that's only.
What's the thing more valuable?
Well, that's what we're gonna try to figure out.
If you win, you'll discover. If not, I walk away with 80 more gold pieces.
Wait,
Walk
so we
away
don't
with
get to
40
know?
more gold pieces.
Well, yes.
He doesn't get to know what he wins?
No,
That seems weird.
that spoils the fun.
I like
Okay.
fun. It's called gambling.
All right, well, we'll put up something on our side, but you don't get to know it either.
It's,
Okay.
It's a piece of shit. I'm going to take a shit.
I'm familiar with what's in the bag.
Okay, well, that's what the prize is, so let's do this thing.
am I dealing?
Yes.
Well, we're gonna use the sleight of hand then.
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, all right.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter.
Should
I'm
matter.
going to use magic or some bull crap.
Well, I would assume that someone would be able to detect said magic, and then I would murder somebody. Well, it's not great. If
I rubbed his shoulders and said, good luck, bro. Add a D4.
11, 14.
Plus D4. 2?
Yeah, 16.
16? Better than he did.
Sweet.
So are you going to play fair or are you going to cheat?
I am going to cheat.
Okay. So you underdeal your cards. You deal from however you want to cheat in 5-card poker. What hand do you set yourself up with?
Royal straight flush, so I can't lose.
That seems improbable.
It seems like if he doesn't give himself that, the other guy's going to cheat
Yeah,
better
that's
and give
kind of my
himself
point.
that.
Like,
Right now, they could tie.
yeah, I can't lose with a royal straight flush.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yep.
Haven't you seen a million poker boys where the guy's like, I can't lose.
What
and then he puts
is
it in and he
it?
has like quads,
Yeah.
which can get beat. So yeah, we James Bond this shit and literally have the nuts.
Yep.
Okay. You have the nuts hand.
Yep.
He makes a big dramatic scene, sets his cards down on the table, like walks back and forth eventually.
Real quick,
Mhm.
I want to roll perception
Mhm.
to see if he does anything shady.
Okay.
I can do that, right?
Yeah, of course.
And I rub my shoulders, because why not?
Do I sense anything about
I
him?
rub my eyes, because that's what I'm doing.
This is the first time you've seen him like overreact or react towards a hand of cards.
So I got 20.
Okay. He didn't cheat.
Okay, that's fair. But I see him cheat.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You don't see me. I'm too crafty.
You got a
Didn't
20
you roll
versus
an
your
18?
16.
No, he only rolled that after he started walking back and forth.
What? When did I walk
He's
back
like
and
No,
he's
the
like
guy.
focusing. He's focusing on the entire thing.
Oh no, I
like,
just meant I when he started to say that, I was like, I just want to say I rolling perception for during this hand that I'm watching to see if
Okay.
anyone, well, really him, but I would see you too because you don't do it good enough.
Well, I am a man of my word, so I have to call. And he flips over, just 7 of hearts high, shit hand.
I show my royal straight flush.
Does he look upset
Very much so.
that he lost? He is
Mhm.
upset. Okay, that's fair. If he wasn't upset, I was gonna be like, go watch the door.
Well, Well, I have to own up to it. If he looks, I just have to go to my room and I'll retrieve it and I'll be right back. You can, if you'd like, you can follow me. You can trust me.
Well, we got to go up there anyway to get changed into our jammies, so we'll go with you.
Okay.
I never trust someone who says you can trust me.
You go up to your rooms. He continues to like the end of the hallway where there's the trap door to go to the attic. He pulls down the ladder.
Does he look like he has pointy teeth?
Not that you've seen.
Okay.
But then again, you also haven't been looking for that, so...
My steak had garlic on it. Does he seem offended by the breath?
Yeah, he did not eat the steak.
Okay, that's fair.
That was your steak, not his.
I just meant, does my breath bother?
You're far enough away.
Damn. Okay.
So he goes up in the attic?
Yeah.
I follow him up to the attic.
Yeah. You see a pretty well-furnished bedroom, honestly. There's some storage stuff, a small, like, makeshift wall that he pushes open a doorway and into what you could assume he's been staying in. Rifles through a few drawers in his dresser and pulls out a book. He opens a couple pages, pulls into a fake page, and hands you a single coin with a Kraken stamped on it.
I've already got 8 of these.
One more for the collection, then. That means you have 8 favors? Good. Congrats. How'd you earn these?
They're favors?
Yes.
Sexual favor?
I mean, if you really want to cash them in that far, I don't...
I'm going to stomp in and be like...
Well, you mean up?
We all followed him into
You
the
said you
attic.
had to go up in your room to change for jammies.
I said we'll follow you up because we're heading up there to change into our jammies anyway. But I'm not going to leave this guy alone. I thought he might try to scam us. So I'm going to be like, hey, how is this a plus? That's a spy coin where they can spy on us.
Yes, but you can all cash them in. Go to the city of Yartar or Luskin, Waterdeep, any major major metropolitan area. You can find gambling houses scattered throughout. You show these around, and you can get a little bit more help than you'd expect.
So they're good things.
I'd hope so.
You've never been blackmailed because somebody heard something?
I've been peddling them for years.
Oh, you're that guy.
Every person I've given one has had positive things happen. Or, worst comes to worst, they end in prison and I end up a rich man.
Yeah, so it seems like you're not such a good guy anymore. And I'm surprised because you were part of the 1%. So
I never claimed to be a good person.
Oh, that's fair. It's fair.
So, real quick, he gave... Now, granted, I don't know this in-game, but he has a coin to give us that he got out of his book. But you said something on his body was also...
Correct.
But he wasn't giving us that one.
No.
Okay. And you still have a feeling that
I was going to say,
something
someone
on it.
asked him, so what about the one that's on your person?
Oh, that's my personal one. I have one for myself to identify me as a member of the society.
What's the difference?
Mine only has a single face.
A single face?
Yes.
And the one that he's giving us?
It just looks like a generic gold coin. It's got a crack on both sides. Or you know how it'd be like the president's head and then the Washington Monument or something on the back.
Well, we'll take yours. It signifies membership in the guild, you said, right?
It does, but I'm afraid I couldn't let that happen.
Well, that's awkward.
Unfortunate.
This is so awkward. He doesn't want...
And I say, guys, it's fine.
Make me a charisma saving throw, Corey. As he says, I would suggest you leave.
A charisma saving throw? Why does it have to be charisma? Are you sure not wisdom?
I
Or intelligence.
have good charisma.
So it's literally 13.
You get this weird feeling wash over you, and you just turn around and walk back down the ladder.
Does it wear off after I'm down the ladder?
Nope.
So I'm there, and I walk over to him, and I take the coin that was giving
this
us.
is yours, 100%.
And then I accidentally trip into him, and use sleight of hand to steal the other coin.
Go ahead.
All
Let's
right.
see what happens.
So already sleight of hand. So that's 6.
Oh, I fell
and then
over.
5. So it's automatically 11. 19.
You make all the right moves. He's just a fraction faster.
Bastard.
I rolled a 21.
Does he know that I'm doing it, or does he just... think I've bumped into him.
He catches on like as you touch him, and as you go to grab for like his his coin pouch on his side, he grabs your hand just in the right time. He goes, "Oh, it's okay. Don't I understand? It's uneven flooring here. It happens all the time to me."
It is. It is.
Make me a charisma saving throw.
I'm gonna turn around and walk out the door.
I suggest you take your brother's lead and have a nice night.
Bye.
So
You're
I
still
walk
up
out
there.
the door, then what though? Like what is the effect? Do I just
As your
Go
brother
to my
climbs the
room?
ladder down,
Yeah.
you snap out of it.
I'd be like, son of a bitch, and I jostle him. I go, hey, he fucked with us. Nobody fucks with the Hardy Boys.
Go ahead and make me another saving throw. Tat, what are you doing while this is happening? You see them just like have a super serious moment, and then just like almost like a robot just turn and on their heel and leave as he makes a suggestion.
I'm gonna cast Tasha's hideous laughter on him.
Okay, it's a DC 15 saving throw on him, and he fails. So he starts laughing.
So I have a 24.
I don't even think you had to roll.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a spell like he basically is like what he was doing to them with
I
his
get a
charm
17
person.
plus 7.
So Tasha's
Yeah, he
hideous
already
laughter.
failed.
Yeah, he's
So now
He's
he's
in a bad
keeled
way.
over laughing.
For 10 turns, I think.
It's 4, I think.
Oh, 4.
So
For
why
level
did
one.
I have to roll?
1 minute,
Okay.
Because I tried to jostle you out of it. So
and he can only do one person. So,
Okay. But now that he's laughing, would I snap out of it anyway?
yep, concentration.
Good, because I got a 1.
concentration is broken.
All right.
Go pick his pocket.
Well, I had to turn around, then go back up, and
Well,
then yeah.
We're not picking in his pocket. We're going to murder him and take over his identity in the guild.
Okay, so do
So
that.
you don't.
He
He's
fails.
been handing them out. You don't think that they know his identity?
I don't think it matters. I think it's possession of the coin gains you. I don't think the coin
Possession's
says.
9/10 of the law.
What is the guy's name?
Eric,
I don't think the coin says Eric on it.
You don't think that people have seen him?
What
Don't-
I'm saying
wait,
is,
we also have to go to...
The town where his family is
Yeah.
basically running it?
no, my point is the coin gains you entry to the guild.
Got
they
it.
don't,
Don't
have
care.
it assigned
We're
to a
going to
specific...
Daggerford, which is his family's town,
Absolutely.
and we've murdered him.
Nobody will know we murdered him.
Until they do.
Why would they ever find out?
except for this is a place for people traveling.
Oh, but you
coming
said
from.
he was the only person in the inn, and the only other person in the inn
Is the
made me
bartender-
pay
is the
3
inn owner.
gold for a night when a loaf of bread is only 3 copper. So he scammed us.
Goddamn
He's
right
dead
he did.
too. We're gonna kill everybody.
This is our inn now.
We have an inn. We are in the guild. We're gonna go to that no asshole place. Take over there. The giants can take everything down. We're gonna build giant walls. It's gonna be huge.
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 We're going to make the Giants pay for it, too.
Yeah, we're gonna make the Giants pay for it. We're gonna find the stone, sell it back to the Giants, make them pay for the wall, and we'll be safe. All while having an inn and being members of this guild.
It's going to be great.
I go back upstairs and pick his pockets while he's laughing and take the coin.
Okay. It's going to take an action to get up there, and he gets one more save before you grab a hold of him.
Okay.
I'm also going up the ladder.
He's going to save. DC 15.
And he still fails.
Aha!
So he's
So-
laughing uncontrollably. You're concentrating on the spell, making sure he's down and out. You can do something else where you're just like keeping him in the back of your mind, like, yeah, you black bitch.
Do we know what he's done with us by saying something that he made us go down?
You have a feeling.
Okay.
You were compelled.
Is that
to
what
do
he did?
something.
He cast a spell when he spoke? Would we know
Spell-like
that?
ability.
But is it from the words?
Yes, it was
Okay.
a very vocal.
So
command.
we gag him and then tie him up.
That's where I was going.
I understood. I wasn't really saying like it was my idea.
While
I
you're-
was saying
while you're
that's where
doing
we
that,
were going with
Tat,
it.
you gonna do anything? Well, you have about 12 seconds before they rifle through his pockets.
He's going to finish.
Is there anything I need to do?
Not really. I
Just
mean, you
maintain concentration. at
Yeah, I'm
least.
just going to concentrate.
stare at him awkwardly
No,
as
no,
he's
no.
the guy's just
Do that.
laughing
It's
on
Professor
the floor,
X.
rolling around.
So he's rifling to his pockets.
It's a bit difficult where he's thrashing about uncontrollably.
That's fine. I assume I still find it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And I've tied him up and gagged him while he's doing that.
And I've noticed that it is the coin that he said where it's only on one
It's
side.
only got one face.
And when we look at it, does it have any serial number or indicator on it, or is it just
Smooth finish on the back, and just looks like the identical to the normal coin.
Okay.
So while he's concentrating, he wouldn't be able to do Arcana on it.
He could.
He'd lose his concentration, but now he's tied up and gagged.
Yeah, he's bound and gagged.
And that's a survival skill, right?
Yep.
So I'm really good at survival.
Go ahead and roll, see how well you
Yeah,
tied
I was
him
going to
up.
say, hopefully it's good. What is survival off of?
It is wisdom.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so I'm 4 and 7. So I only got 15, but it's not bad.
That's above average. You did
Yeah.
your Boy Scouts.
Yes, I was.
You did your Boy Scouts.
I did do them too.
I'd
Never
like
was
to
part
get
of the group, but did plenty.
You did a damn good job beating a troop leader. Damn good
So
job.
I give him the coin. If you want to detect anything different about this coin compared to the others.
And
I will detect magic.
So casting Detect Magic, this doesn't
I don't have
seem...
detect magic.
Well, you can.
I will
have
Arcana.
yeah,
Okay.
roll Arcana.
16, 23.
Plus
23?
Yeah.
Wow. So, unlike the ones you had before, this one seems to be... It's still divination magic, but it's tuned differently. While the other ones you could think of as transmitters, this is more of a receiver.
So
Can
it
I
hear
see
stuff.
what it's receiving?
So, how it works, you're going to have to take an hour in-game to attune yourself to the magic item, and then you can use it as an action. By using it, any coin that you've given out, any of the Kraken Society coins that you personally have handed over, you can find wherever you want.
Can you
cast
hear them?
You know where they are. You have locate object on them at all times.
So they couldn't hear us, and I wasted that much. That's fair. Okay.
Okay.
So he'll do that, and I'm gonna talk to him while
Well,
we're.
before he talks to me, does the guy wake up?
Oh yeah, he's,
Okay.
he's never been unconscious. Like he stops.
Well, you know what I
laughing,
mean. Like the
stops-
concentration's gone, so now he's no longer
He's
hideously
breathing
laughing.
deeply through his nose, trying to catch his breath.
Gotcha.
and he's gagged and hogtied. So
Yeah.
What are you going to do with him?
I that's what I'm gonna talk to you two about right now. I'm gonna
In
say
Draconic or just
doesn't
talking?
matter. He speaks it all.
Oh, that's fair.
He doesn't speak Draconic. He was curious about Draconic.
He just didn't know what
Oh,
it
I
was.
thought he said. I thought he literally
he
said.
spoke Giant.
I could have sworn he understood what I was saying in Draconic. Maybe
Nope.
not. Okay, fine. Then we'll speak Draconic, and I'll say, "Look, this coin gains a entry to the guild. It sounds like. So I say we kill this guy, bury the evidence, and then
What happened to you? Were you not loved as a child?
No, well, you know that.
That's fair. We were not loved as children.
We had a rough childhood. At least I don't sell piss. Like,
Yeah, and that's why I have more gold than you.
do you?
Yeah,
What you got?
Because he won 40 gold.
yeah, 140 gold from that guy.
How
So
much
you have
gold does this guy have?
Yeah,
on
that's
him?
true. How much
You
more
picked his
gold does he
pocket.
have on him?
On him,
Yeah,
he's got another 20 gold pieces on him.
I'm taking those.
I'm pretty
So-
sure it's going to go to us.
I'm pretty sure I was the one that was rummaging around in him.
All right, I roll perception to see if I see my brother pocket the 20 gold.
Oh, I'm definitely pocketing it, but maybe there's other gold in the room.
Maybe you don't want to laugh for the next minute of your life and have 0 gold?
I can roll at 15.
I got
no
a
problem.
26.
Well,
You see me do it.
You see him pocket the gold, but
I wasn't doing
more
it stealthily.
importantly, you hear the sound of something snapping. Sounds like a bone snapping.
From him?
Yeah.
I take my... What do I have, a quarterstaff? Is that what I grabbed?
Rafiki him right
No,
in
I have
the
a
fucking
spear.
head.
I'm going to take the butt of my spear and knock him out. Which he's gagged and bound, so it shouldn't be that hard, right?
Cool. You strike him. It doesn't seem to do anything.
All right. I've changed my mind. I take the sharp end of my spear and I stab it into his face.
Okay. You can't get a full penetrating stab. No matter how much weight you throw behind it, there seems to be something keeping him safe. Something supernatural.
Do I see any rings on his fingers?
No.
Or necklaces?
No.
Or any?
Does he have a Prince Albert?
Are there
He
any?
might.
A magic Prince Albert.
Is there anything on his person as I'm searching through that would be, that could be an object of power or something that he's utilizing?
As you're searching him, You hear the snapping continue.
Yeah, he's breaking his
He's transforming.
thumbs to get out, probably, right?
He's
more like his
transforming.
bones are reshaping themselves.
He's
into
Shit,
transforming.
he's a werewolf. Hey, I can do that. All right, then I say, guys, this guy's transforming. I've done this. It's fun the first time, but I don't know what he's turning into. I do have animal handling.
Does he find anything? Any magical object?
He's got a few different objects on him that are warm to the touch or have magical radiance. But I think the more pressing matter would be the half-elf suddenly doubling in size, growing brown fur and a long pointed muzzle and breaking the restraints. And I'm going to say roll for initiative.
Well, can we do one more thing?
No.
Why?
I've given you
Okay,
plenty of leeway.
that's fair.
Technically speaking, his transformation is a bonus action, so it could have been
Okay.
whenever.
That's a nat 20 for initiative.
Can I use my D4 thing?
Not for initiative.
Not for
Okay.
initiative.
I wasn't asking.
So I
He
get
said it every time so far. You always ask.
14
Damn it, I
plus
always
2.
roll like shit.
You have 9.
Yeah, 9.
I got 16.
25.
So like that. And he gets 19.
Honestly, though, let him bite me so I can become a werewolf. A werewolf
So
druid
he goes
makes sense,
second.
actually.
He does go second in the initiative order. Oh, there goes all those. Oh, well.
Jesus. It sounded so weird in the headset.
There's multiple different types of werewolf in D&D. There's the natural ones and the ones who are changed by a bite. If you can change at will, that means you were born a werewolf.
Oh. Yeah.
Do we have anything that's silver?
I have a sky metal staff.
That is silver?
Yeah.
Silver or magical weapons will beat his damage reduction.
You let me
Or
make-
magical weapons?
you
Is
let
a
me
singing
make my
sword
s-
a magical weapon?
It is. It'll do full damage.
He also let me make my spear silvered because I said, why wouldn't I? Wasn't that this game or was that last game?
I think
No, that was this game. Because last game I didn't use a spear. What did I use last game?
Javelin?
Yeah, use the jump and jab.
But
and the
that
blaze
wasn't
ball.
one I picked in the beginning of the game.
No.
Wasn't that this game? I said, can I make it silvered? And you
I
said yes.
honestly don't remember.
So he did ask because he literally said, well, why wouldn't I in case we ever come across
Right,
it?
right.
He did it for like more of a vampire, but this is working too with a werewolf.
Yes. So I'm pretty sure I did. It didn't change the damage. It
No,
just
wouldn't
does
change the
something.
damage. It would overcome his damage reduction.
Yeah. Because I was like, why wouldn't I use it? So wait, so does that change when I stabbed him?
It would have hurt him. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're starting off with some damage on that bitch.
So go ahead and roll your damage on your spear.
It's 1d8 plus dex or strength. So I'm going to
Yep.
do...
And it's going to be an automatic
two.
hit. Just roll the damage.
1d8. So 5 plus
2.
2. So 7.
Okay. He does have a flesh wound.
Sweet.
So
In his face.
with my 2 other swords, though, it does what? Half damage?
Yes.
Okay. And what about my blowgun?
It'll do a single point of damage, and then whatever toxin you add to it.
Right, which I have 10 doses of poison.
Do you have wolfsbane?
I do not.
That'd
Do
be
not.
convenient.
It would be. I mean, you randomly had your thing silver.
It's when we were doing it, I saw it on the weapons page. I was
He
like,
is
well, why
not-
wouldn't you?
He is not immune to poison.
Not immune to poison.
Nope.
So if I wanted to do my singing sword and the blow dart, but then I wouldn't be able to attack regularly, or
Correct. It would be ranged attack, which is a standard action, and then your singing sword, which would be your bonus action.
Okay. So if I do my singing sword, would that distract him in the sense of then my character can hide?
Sure. I'll allow it.
No, all right. So I'm gonna use the singing sword 1st, and I gotta roll to see if that hits, right?
You just summon it.
What,
Right.
that
It goes on his
hits.
action. Yeah, go ahead and roll hit.
Oh.
Yeah, so I roll to hit it. It's 15, but then I forget what I add to it.
Dexterity.
20.
That is a hit.
Okay, so and that is
Just-
Dex plus 3, so 8
Just
did
straight
8
eight
damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my blowgun. Well, I'm gonna hide first. because then I wouldn't assume that he would be able to see.
But then you come out of hiding when you fire your blow dart.
Do I? Can't I just do it from...
Making an action would negate your stealth.
Yeah.
So can I do my action and then go stealth?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that. Nah, I don't think that one hits. 14?
That is a miss.
Yeah, damn it. Okay, so then I go hide.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth.
And stealth is automatically plus 11.
Which is insane.
22.
Yeah. Yeah, you hide behind an armoire and disappear.
See? I can hide, bitch.
Yeah.
Rogue.
I didn't say you couldn't.
Well, you did in the last game
So, his initiative.
when I was a rogue.
Well,
See, I
this time
attacked
you
and
at
hit.
least distracted him with something else.
It's
And
true, I
you
did.
weren't just like, I'm standing in front of him in a straight
hide.
hallway.
Smoke
I hide. Blend.
Camouflage.
So he's going to do 2 attacks at Charlie and 1 at Tet.
Okay.
He's going to claw and bite Charlie and claw at Tet. The bite is an 18 to hit.
Yep, that hits Corey.
Yeah.
Hits Mike
I
too.
don't need you to let, like I can speak. It hits me.
Not very well.
You're just going to take 10 points of damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, I'm going to be a fucking
And
Constant.
Tet, does a 13 hit your armor class?
Barely.
My armor class is a 12.
So it does, unfortunately. And you're going to take 6 whole points of damage as he rends his claws across your chest. You manage to just dodge the swipe, but in doing so, you jump in the way and you get bitten.
Me.
Yes.
Okay. 12.
Corey, you fail.
Yay! I'm going to be a werewolf. Which sucks for you guys on Moon. So, well, anyway, do I need to write that down, or are you just going to tell me when the first time it happens? If it's going to happen. I don't know what it means, so.
Under your race,
Okay.
just go ahead and put lycanthrope or werewolf.
Human werewolf. Okay.
You only
Weird.
failed by 1.
Yeah, I figured, I know it's not a high threshold, because you guys got bit in my game by a were-rat, and then
Yeah,
we
where
never
rat's
did.
only an 11, so like...
Yeah. So,
Okay. You two are going to be able to take attacks opportunity against you because he's going to try to leave the attic. He's going to
Sweet.
rush past you. So make a melee attack. If you want to take your attack with your staff, be my guest.
Yeah, my staff is 3d6 psychic.
This actually might fuck him up
And it
pretty good.
also does remove action.
Do they have to roll to hit?
Yes, you have to roll to hit. So roll me a d20.
what do I add? Just my dex modifier?
Yep.
So, 12.
And for you, it doesn't matter because you have a +2 in both dex and strength. So you got a
10.
10 plus 3, 13. That's a miss, and
12.
Miss.
That'd be a miss, yeah. But then we get our regular turns before he's gone.
he takes his full move action, gets to the top of the stairs, and starts to descend. Next comes up as
It's gotta
Mr.
be him.
Tet.
Yeah.
You see him like half down the stairwell. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Reduce on him.
Okay. So he's got to make a saving throw, intelligence based, DC 15. He fails. He fails. And the werewolf suddenly becomes more like a Scrappy-Doo as he shrinks in size by half. His armor class increases by 1. However, his damage is going to be completely negated, like his extra bonus damage.
Okay.
Isn't his movement reduced as well?
It is, says now 25 instead of 40.
And then, so that's my... That's
That's
a
your standard
bonus
action.
action.
Standard.
I can still do an attack, though.
If you want to use the scroll, that would be a bonus. If you want to just cast the spell normally, you would have to use your full action.
But it's your call, because now you've taught yourself it, so you don't really need the scroll. So if you use the scroll, that's your bonus action.
I
Scroll
think
goes away.
if you teach yourself, it uses the scroll, though, right?
It does not.
It does not.
Okay, so yeah, I'll use the scroll.
Okay, so the scroll's gone from your inventory.
Yep.
Burns up as you cast it.
And then he still gets his regular
Then
action.
he gets his regular movement and the ability to cast a spell.
So now you're good, Mike. You can do what you want.
which is more
So,
likely
yeah, I'm
to be
gonna-
Scorching Ray.
Attack him. Well, my staff does 3d6, but it's metal, a sky metal, so it's going to deal damage with no reduction.
Correct.
Does magic do the same thing, though?
It does. He does not have immunity to magic.
I'll just smash him with a scorching ray then.
Go ahead. Roll me a d20 to see if you hit, because it is a ranged touch attack.
Nope.
Nope. Your Scorching Ray goes off and strikes the door hatch. High or low?
Low.
Well, luckily for you, it does not catch the trapdoor on fire as your Scorching Ray goes willy-nilly. And that brings us down to good old
Charlie.
Mr. Charlie Day, the Day Man.
Can you remind me, is shape shift a minor action?
It is a standard action, unfortunately.
Okay, so I can't. Really? I thought it was. Okay. Anyway.
If I remember, just let me double check.
Yeah. Is it shape change? No,
Yes.
that's a level 9th level transmutation.
Well, you're definitely not 9th level.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I don't know what it's called. It's probably just in the druid
Wild
section.
shape.
Wild shape? Okay. Let me check.
Channel Divinity. There it is. Yeah, it's just a standard action.
It is. Alright. That sucks. Okay. In that case, I'm going to cast Entangle. So he's going down the stairs
Down the
into
ladder,
the
yep.
hallway.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Entangle in the hallway, which should encompass the stairs too, because it's a 20 square.
Cube.
It's a what?
It's a 4 square, so it's 20 feet, 4 by 4 by 4 cube.
Okay, so if I cast it the hallway in front of him, it will encompass the stairs he's on too.
Correct.
Okay, I want to make sure I try to trap him. So I'm going to cast Entangle.
Okay. It goes off without a hitch. Vines erupt from the wooden planks of the floor and just entangle and encircle everything in a 20-foot radius,
And
making it difficult for all of you to get to him, but difficult for him to leave.
well,
It counts as difficult terrain for everybody.
no, I understand, but if he's coming down the stairs and I cast it in front of him so that it just encompasses his square he's on currently,
Nothing above.
nothing
on the
above,
attic, right?
we should be
How
able
would
to
you-
come up behind.
How would you
instead.
see that point without getting close enough to be hit?
Well, I can get close enough to be hit, but not. Well, I don't know. It depends on the stairwell. Do I have
It's
to
a
get?
ladder. It's a straight ladder
Okay,
down.
so if I run to the stairwell and I'm right behind him, I can see that point.
Sure, we'll go with that.
And then,
means
granted,
I
that
get
means
to
he's going to be able to hit me next time. But...
Take some swings on his action and then run away like a bitch.
Yeah, pretty much. But so I'll also, as my minor action, drink. What are they called? Minor potion.
Healing potion.
The only ones I have.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. When's your stupid d4? It's the weird one.
Right there.
You had your hand on it.
Oh yeah, it looked well when you look at it that
I
way.
know, it does look like a
does not
D8.
look like a d4. 2d4 plus what?
2.
So 4 and so 7.
So you heal yourself for 7?
Yeah.
Pretty much almost all the damage you took from that
Yeah, I still got
vicious
3.
bite. Rickety crickets.
And then I go. So did I see that vines entangle him? Then he failed, or?
Well, he hasn't entered the square yet.
Well, I thought I cast it so it encompassed his square.
Sure, let's
was
see
my
if he
goal.
fails. He's
Yeah.
got a pretty beefy dexterity being a werewolf right now, so. But a natural 1 does not,
Oh,
He is entangled.
so
does
I'm
not
gonna.
solve much.
So that's a critical fail, though.
That is, he cartoonishly falls off of the ladder, landing into the vines, kind of like wrapped
that
up in
hold
them.
him. Okay.
Well, and the fact that you reduced him helped because it's a strength check, and so reduce weakens his strength.
does.
So-
I mean,
dropped
it
his
wouldn't
strength
really
by 4
matter
points.
too much anyway that with him rolling a 1.
Well, I understand, but every turn he's
Yeah.
able to try to get free again, and it
Correct.
would be a strength check. So that's why it matters.
This one, he's not going to get the opportunity to do. He's just a stuck little boy.
Oh! I thought you were. I thought you were
critically
saying
failed.
he changed into a little boy. I was
No,
like, wait,
he
what?
critically failed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dibs.
Okay. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna use
I
my
thought he was a scoutmaster, not you.
I'm gonna use my talking action or whatever, right? And just be like, he's trapped. Get him now. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Rickety
So
cricket.
I have hidden.
You have.
So if I come out and jump down,
you will get sneak attack.
Aha!
But you will if you jump on where he is.
I'll also get entangled? Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. You just keep cutting him.
That's kind of one of my thoughts. All right, so first I'm going to call the
Might
singing
cast
sword.
Fireball.
Yep.
And I'm going to
Burn.
make the
He
singing
did it
sword
all the
attack
time
him.
to us.
Okay. He is prone, so you will have advantage.
All right. And does his AC go down because he got smaller?
It actually went up.
It
by
went
one.
up?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. I add dex to it. So that's 16 or 19.
Both hit.
Haha. All right, so it just does, what, the 8 points of
8
damage?
points of damage.
Yep. And then I'm going to come to the top of the attic and dive off with both daggers into him.
Okay. Very climactic of you.
Yeah, does sound like
You
me.
leapfrog over your brother, who's kind of like standing there in awe of his handiwork of the entanglement. Swords drawn, jumping straight down, and make me your attack roll with advantage.
With advantage. All right. That's not great. It's just dex, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's 11. That's 11. So that's 1. That didn't hit, right? 11
Yep.
doesn't hit. And that's 12. And that's 11. Well, fuck everything.
It worked out much better in your head.
It did.
Well, at
Most
least you
things
didn't get
do.
entangled to do it.
Unfortunately, as you leapt over your brother, making your big dramatic scene, you kind of like trip over the hood of his cloak. And just
You
kinda, like,
son
tumble.
of a bitch. This is your fault. Why are you going to be standing there? Do I have to roll to see if I get entangled?
Yes, roll
It's
me
a
a
strength
strength
check.
saving throw. What's your wisdom modifier?
Is that what it is? It's 4.
So 9, 13.
I got a 9.
Yeah,
So
you're
I'm
entangled.
tangled. Right next to the wolf?
DC 15, by the way.
What?
It's the DC 15 to get out of the entanglement.
Is what he has to be. Okay.
So I'm just chilling next to the wolf, both entangled. That's fun.
Yeah, about that.
Well, hopefully he doesn't roll above a 15.
He might not. I mean, he is strength based to hit.
You have a 75% chance of not doing it.
2 misses, so both of his claws miss, and the fatal.
Why does he get the claw? I thought he's entangled.
He still gets his action.
Yeah, he
he's,
just
he's,
can't.
He's
I
got
thought he-
multi-attack.
Oh,
He can't escape. He's
Oh, it's because I'm right next to him. Got it.
you're literally like on top of him, and you're just like
What's up, man?
awkwardly like flailing at each other as
Hey,
you're laying
real
on the
quick,
ground.
what is spell save based off of?
It is 9 plus your whatever your main casting stat is, plus your proficiency.
Is my main casting stat my
charisma? Charisma. Wisdom.
wisdom? So 4. So 9 plus 4 is 13 plus my what?
Your proficiency modifier.
So it's 16.
16.
Then. Okay, yeah.
You both just make an awkward mess of this as you're like both just like kind of like slapping at each other as the vines are keeping you tied really close together.
Okay.
It's lucky for you is snapping jaws come like an inch away from your face, and
You should let him bite you.
Mhm. And now Tet's turn.
now it is Tet's turn. Looking at what looks to be like the most disappointing like fuck in his life. Oh, he does take his minor action to yell help.
To the bartender downstairs.
He can talk in English or
Yep.
whatever with being a werewolf?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he goes, woof, woof. And I hear help.
If I cast an AoE spell, will that damage him?
You do have the ability to target one person equal to your proficiency modifier by being an evocation specialist to not get hit by the AoE spell.
But I'm on one side, Cage is on the other, so you'd hit one of us.
No, you just pick both of them and be like, all 3 of you guys in the party, and be like,
Oh.
every time you cast a spell, be like, I choose me, Rickety Cricket, and Dayman.
Oh, equal to... Okay, I get you. So he can... choose
Every time
one.
he casts an AoE spell, he's just like, yeah, the 3 of us are safe.
Gotcha.
And he just drops
Alright,
fireball
so-
on his feet and blows up a tavern.
Although
I don't want to blow up the tavern. I want to cast Cloud of Daggers.
So
How does that work, though? Will it never affect us or just not affect us on the first turn?
as long as he keeps you in that, uses that action, essentially. It's not an action, but he only has 3 points per turn. As long as he uses that point to keep whoever's in there out of it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make sure that KJ doesn't get daggered, and I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers.
And Corey,
You're not in.
I will be.
Well,
Yeah, he will be.
he's going to fail his saving throw, so he's going to take the damage no matter what. So 2d6 damage to him.
Do you need another one? There you go.
They're magics, so he takes the full damage of 5.
But it's a continuous attack.
Yep, and it lasts for 10 whole rounds, so that's going to be a long fucking time.
But they're Cloud of Silver daggers, right? No, I'm just kidding.
It's just magic daggers. It ignores his damage resistance.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, and then it's me.
It is.
All right.
It looks like pandemonium downstairs. As there's knives flying everywhere. There's your brother and a strange furry man, like trapped in bondage together. It's really awkward.
Normal Tuesday.
I guess I'm just gonna try to give him the old stabby stab with the spear again.
Okay.
I'm not very good, but we'll try.
So
it.
you climb down.
What? No,
into
I'm
the-
already behind him on the stairs, right? You said I had to be.
Yeah, but he fell off the stairs.
He's on ground.
Oh, he's on the ground.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
Yeah.
fell off. He
realize that.
critically failed. Fell on the ground.
Well, in
prone.
that case, then I'll do something a little different. I'll use my.
Throw
This is
your
going to
spear.
get really funny if all of you get trapped in his entangle.
And then we're all just trying to hit him and playing patty cake. You mean you could throw your spear at him?
I could. It doesn't come back though. I have to go get
Yep.
it. It's not
And
like
then
that.
I
one-
could grab it.
Yeah.
You know how many?
You stop taking my weapons.
You have no ranged attacks.
I have Moonbeam, but I don't know if that will make things worse.
Thank you for the power
yes.
Yeah. I have Thunderwave, which would make things worse.
It's like in Dragon Ball Z when they have the
Oh.
moon show up and they turn into giant monkeys.
I can call lightning on him.
There is a roof.
Well, is that how it works? I thought it was just
You have a point in the air and it literally
Oh.
calls a lightning strike from the sky. You'll hit the
okay,
roof.
okay. I thought it was more like a okay.
You just call it on the phone.
Well, I thought it was raining.
Hey, lightning.
I
how
thought
you
it was
doing?
raining where I could,
Open a window. I sprint to the nearest window.
Well, I could conjure animals and
could.
have wolves attack him again, which was
So they can be entangled and have an even worse time.
He's a werewolf, and you want to call wolves,
I mean, I could call other animals.
right? But
It's Corey.
your example.
I will.
Make a decision.
You shut up.
Hey.
After playing the Baldur's Gate with you, and you taking 20 minutes, even though you're a barbarian, hit. You just hit him, Kitchen.
No, it's looking at new things.
I gotta. What should I do? Should I hit him, or should I take a step and hit him, or should I? I think I'll
Multi-attack
hit
him, or do I?
Action surge.
All right. I guess I'll. How many squares do I have to move to reach him?
So, where spears aren't a reach weapon for some weird reason.
Are they not?
Yeah.
That does seem weird.
Pikes are. Spears aren't.
Okay.
You'll have to be right on top of the stairs and right in your entanglement because you put it on that bottom step.
So I guess my real question is, can I get next to him, or is there a chance I get entangled
You're gonna
before
get
I get next
entangled.
to him?
You're going to have to go into the entanglement zone.
But I'll be close enough to him to stab him, whether I'm entangled or not.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless
that's
you roll a
fine.
1 and then you're like stuck on the ground like him, and it gets really awkward for everybody.
Okay, so I'll do that, and then what?
Make me a strength save.
Strength saving throw. Okay.
It's your own spell.
I got my D4. So 9 plus 2, so 11.
Not a 16. You know your saving throw already.
Yeah.
So you're entangled.
Okay.
But
But
you can still attack.
I can still attack. That's all I really cared about. So, yeah, I'm just gonna try to stab him again.
This is very
Hey,
rapidly evolved.
19.
That's a hit.
Yay! And then I do a D8 plus
2.
2. Fuck.
You rolled a 1.
I rolled 3 damage.
Well, you barely scratch him in that strike. It's really awkward to try and get past your brother who's kind of like laying on top of him, flailing around, trying not to get bit and trying to stab at the same time.
Regular Tuesday.
I'm telling you. My turn?
It is.
Can I roll to try to get out of the...
Roll strength.
All right.
And just for the
So
record,
I need a 14.
we
so I
only
can-
have
8 more rounds of this.
8 more.
I'm still
yeah.
stuck. Okay, so I'm going to call the sword.
swings.
My little singing sword, which is... I forget what I add to it. Damn it. Dexterity.
Dexterity.
So 18.
Hit.
So that hits. So that
Takes
does
8.
8. And then I'm going to try to short stab. That one misses. That one misses. Do I still get advantage? Or no? Was that... When did I have advantage?
You still have advantage because he's still prone technically. So.
Okay. That one's going to hit. That one's going to hit.
Okay.
And it is 1d6 plus 8. So that is 7. And that is 8.
Okay. You can't seem to get as much purchase with your weapons as he is, resistant towards them. But
Oh, that's right. So that should only be like 7 and 8, so 7.5 damage.
8.
Yeah.
I round up for
Yeah,
you
appreciate
guys.
it.
I round down for me.
Makes sense.
The
Well, then
awkward
it's
like
his turn.
Muppet fight scene or yeah, it continues as KJ, you're the only person he can really get to.
Couldn't you get to him? Oh, no, he's kind of prone. Well, he's got to roll his whatchamacallit to see if he gets out first.
Yeah, we'll see if he tries. Oh yeah.
He's out?
Oh yeah.
Son of a bitch.
That's a 20. He's up and at him.
But we have him pinched, right? Because he's on one side.
He would
I'm
have to
on
take
the
attacks of opportunity to leave.
other. Yeah.
But he's
We
got
no
better
longer
ideas.
get tax of opportunity anymore.
You don't get
Or
advantage.
not
to swing at
opportunity.
him.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Sad I wasted that on like not hitting one of you two.
So who's he hitting?
He's gonna do 2 on the guy who stabbed him, and 1 on the guy who tried to stab
I
him.
barely stabbed.
You also initiated this by stabbing him while he was gagged,
Yeah, well, he was turning into a monster.
because nobody wants to see see Marshall no more. He's...
One's a fail, right?
Yeah, his bite missed, but the claw hits.
Is it? What's it? What was it?
I'm pretty sure a 21 hits you
Yeah, it does. Okay.
for 4,
I'll take it.
because his strength bonus is negated because he's small.
Sweet.
So then he has to roll to hit me.
Yep. Yeah, that's a miss on you. This is like a Looney Tunes, man.
Is he trying to leave? Or is he not?
He will.
So
you're
we
each gonna
get-
get an attack of opportunity against him.
20.
Okay,
I'm-
that's it.
I miss.
And that's a D8 plus 2. So 5.
Okay. If only you had the Sentinel feat, he would stop moving.
The what?
There's a feat called Sentinel where if you make an attack of opportunity against somebody as they're running by, they stop.
Oh, yeah.
But he's only able to go 25 feet.
Because he's small.
Mm-hmm.
So he makes it about 3/4 of the way down the hallway, crawling and panting past as you stab him in the ass. Leading to standing on the top of the ladder, looking down.
Real quick, does he look like he's on his last leg? Or
Oh, hell
does
no.
He looks full, like really healthy.
On a scale to 1 in 110, he looks at about a 66.
110. So,
I think
We've
he's
done
got
a third of the
66
damage.
health left.
So when does he take Cloud of Daggers damage?
Oh shit!
Oh,
That's right.
yeah,
He takes
yeah.
Cloud of Dagger, so he takes the damage automatically. So go ahead and roll.
And then he
2d6.
takes it again because he
he
moves
left.
out of it.
So
So
there you
double
go. Roll it
damage.
roll
twice. roll
4
4d6.
d6s.
Get him,
So is
Mike.
it D6 or D4s?
They're 6s, I thought.
This says a creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when enters the spell
Oh, my apologies.
or on a turn or starts the turn.
He's gonna take 8d4 damage.
8d4.
That's a lot of magic missiles.
There's 1, 2.
3, 4. Just roll those
Yeah,
all
just roll all
twice.
4 twice.
I don't like this one.
Yeah, me neither.
How dare you, sir?
It
kinda
is.
dig
It's a pretty shit D4.
You're pretty shit.
So 5,
It's
11.
And then
And then
roll
roll
it
it
Do it
again.
again. So we went to 55.
8, 10, 13.
24.
42
So he's
left.
looking at about a 42 out of 110.
Sweet.
He's down to a third.
All right. And
Now you're getting your actual turn.
Aw,
What do you mean?
So-
Now we can play the game.
old man goes last.
can I get past KJ with...
If you want to try and make it past the vines,
Well, no, like would my attack be in... Would KJ be in front of my attack? I
I'd
should
say
say.
you could like aim it over him. You could like get halfway down the stairs, point your fingers, and shoot.
Do you have magic missile?
Yeah, it doesn't do very much damage.
Isn't it?
It's a D4 plus 1. Starts off at 3D4. Then it goes to 4 if you want to cast it at level 2.
Because I have 3d6 plus 3, which is dragon breath. It's fire damage. I also don't know if that's a good idea inside a building.
Probably not. It shoots like in a cone, right?
Yep.
So you can't like.
I have poison spray too, which is
What level can you upcast to right now? 3? So if he did a level 3 magic missile, how many D4 is that? It's 2 extra, right?
7. 7 plus 7. 7D4 plus 7.
So at a minimum, that's 14, but likely more than that.
Statistically, it's like 20.
You could probably half his life if you upcast it at a level 3.
so. Oh, I have to do with half of the total life, right? That'd be 50 damage in order for him. Okay, that's
Oh,
impossible.
to shock him, yeah.
Which half of his total life would just outright murder him right now.
Yeah.
So you said magic missile is how many?
It's 3D4 plus 3 to start. Unless you want to upcast it, then it's an additional 2D4 per upcast level.
Yeah, and I'm never going to use any of the level 3s right now, so might as well just upcast it to level 3.
So that's 7D4 plus 7 at him. Which is a hell of a lot.
Can I just roll it digitally?
Go for it.
All right, cool. 7d4.
Plus 7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roll. That is a 15.
You rolled literally like
The worst?
one higher than the worst
No.
physically possible.
He just did the dice, but did you do the plus 7?
No.
So
Okay,
it's
22.
Oh, 22.
22.
Oh,
I
I
was
was
gonna say,
going to
Mike.
say, God
Yeah.
damn, Mike.
That is
I thought Corey was
awful
bad.
luck.
Because otherwise that meant you got 8 on 7d4, which means they
Yeah,
were
right.
all ones except
That
one.
was, that was just the dice.
Okay.
Hot damn. I thought I had bad luck.
Right?
Okay.
So
Back
he's
to me.
down in the
Actually-
20s or 30s.
Coming up the stairs comes the bartender, looking to see what the hell's happening because there's a loud racket. Sees everything that's happening, turns around, and just goes back downstairs.
That's fair.
Calmly?
Not so much calm, more like dead
Scared out
panic.
of his mind. Yeah.
Okay. So he's not in range then. You're saying we don't get to react.
It was more just like a flavor thing. He ran up,
Oh,
saw,
okay.
heard screaming, heard someone scream for help, ran up to see what was going on, and he's just like, "This not my pay grade, man." And just ran the fuck
that's
away.
fine. So, question.
Yes. You were
Entangle is a concentration spell.
If you want to break concentration, be my guest.
That's not an action. That's
Nope,
just...
you
Okay.
stop giving a shit about entanglement.
What's stopping me from breaking and then recasting Entangle?
Nothing.
Okay. So I will break my Entangle
Okay.
Let's break him.
and then... Or break my concentration. I'm also debating if I just go attack him because
He's not looking the best.
I know, and I do have Flame Blade, which does 3d6 damage.
You don't want to do anything flaming.
It's a blade of flame that I'll hit him with. I guess if I rolled a 1, you might say that I lit the building on fire, but
Yeah, critical failure wouldn't exactly help much.
it doesn't spread. It's just a magical blade I hit him with. But no, I'll try and Entangle because I don't want him to somehow escape. So I don't do anything for that, right? I just say I cast it in front of him. Well, I'm doing the same thing I did last time. If he's on this square in the hallway, I'm casting it so that the edge of it lands on him.
okay.
So that's another question I have, Roger. Let's say he escapes like he did before.
Mhm.
If he walks further into the vines, does he have to do a check every step, or how?
No, it counts as difficult terrain.
Okay, so he just moves less.
Basically, he'd move 2 squares.
So I'll slow him down either way. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll cast it so just the very edge of it lands on where he is.
Okay.
Do you have to roll to cast it, or is it just
no,
done?
I don't think so, right? It's just a spell slot.
It's, second level.
And then he just has to beat a DC
16.
Yeah, with a weakened strength, which is good.
That ran away, so fuck that die. Which he did not make with a whopping 5.
Sweet.
It's true.
So now he's entangled again.
Now you're going to go attack him?
That is my main action.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'll I'll move up in the hallway, not close enough that I'm in the entanglement or whatnot, but just close enough that next time it'll be easier for me to catch him if he somehow breaks free. So
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's all I got. I go, he's trapped again.
So I can use my bonus action to hide and then get up to him and attack with sneak attack?
Yeah.
Okay. So before I do that, I'm going to do the singing sword.
Can I ask a quick question about sneak attack?
Mm-hmm.
If he has advantage on him, it doesn't matter, right? You can do sneak attack as long as you have advantage.
Correct.
So you don't even have to hide.
I'd have advantage if he's entangled? I don't think I have advantage.
You don't have advantage if he's entangled.
It's when he was prone
I know, but
Correct.
don't you have advantage if they have their back to you too?
No.
Oh, I thought there were like a whole bunch of ways you could have advantage, and that was one
Not
of
so
them.
much in 5th edition. In 3.5, flanking is what it was called. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
really easy
that's
to
what I
get.
was thinking probably.
So singing sword got a 20.
So
Like
double
nat
damage.
20. So okay, so that's 16.
16.
So he's nearly dead anyway. And then I'm going to sneak attack.
He is going to scream, "I yield.
We don't care.
I give up. You win."
Well, the point was you were to die, so we win when you're dead. Like,
Is he turning back into himself?
He can't right now. He has to wait till after your turn.
That's fair.
sun's getting real low, big guy. The whole- But out of game, the point of killing him is that
that's your point of the game.
all right. Okay, my point of killing him was we now have access to the guild,
Which I
Right.
have anyway because we have the coin.
right? But if he goes and tells them they took my coin, they're imposters.
Wouldn't you want a teammate that can turn into a werewolf?
You got one.
Yeah, but I want one that's not you.
He's not gonna.
Why not? If I save him, I'm pretty sure there's a thing where you
He's
have
a
to...
self-admitted bad guy.
Yeah, and now he owes me one for not murdering him.
Nah, you can do what you want. I'm finishing him off,
Oh, that does sound like you.
and then I'm gonna kill him.
Finishing him.
Look, we're gonna kill all the nobles in this area and take over.
Yeah.
Do you want help?
What?
If you say that, like if you actually say that out loud, he'll answer, "Do you want help?"
Well, no, I'm not saying it. I'm just explaining out a game. I mean, we can't have this conversation now anyway. We're in the middle of...
That's
You only have 6
Turns.
seconds
Yep.
worth of talking.
Well, right. I'm saying we're in the middle of turns, so it's not my turn
Yep.
to even reply back. So
Right.
I'm just saying out of game what's going to happen. You do what you want to do.
Well, so I position myself at the edge of the entanglement without getting entangled.
Mhm.
And have my knives ready, but then I will end my turn.
How does hold action work? That means he can do it anytime he wants, right?
You can
Okay.
just-
That's what I thought. I don't do that. Like, we never seem to do that, but I know that's an option we don't use enough, so...
he shifts back.
Okay. It's his turn, though, right? Well, if that's all he's doing.
He's going to try and break free the entanglement,
Okay.
which he didn't.
Okay.
So now he's a half-sized man in half-sized clothes.
Is it his turn after?
After
We can't kill
Then it
a
goes to-
child.
then it goes to Tet. He just
I'm going to hold action and pass.
says, "You win. I want to live."
So he's
what do
offering
we
up
win?
no defense now?
All he said was, "You win. I just want to live."
So, can I
Are we
Talk-
out of combat?
talk to...
Depends what Corey does.
Well, that's my question. I have 6 seconds, but I won't be able to cure his response till he goes again. Oh, hold on.
he's
But is that how it works? Like, I can't hear his
technically,
answer.
if you want to drop combat, I'm willing to drop combat.
No, not really. I want him dead. If I drop combat and he somehow escapes when he breaks free,
That's your call.
I'm gonna say I appreciate that, but we have different definitions of winning, and I'm going to try to stab him again.
Okay.
I still have my action, yes.
You can move whenever.
I stop him.
Okay.
Try.
Make an attack roll against him.
Is it an attack roll?
It's considered a grapple, so yes.
Okay. Is it? That's a strength.
You can use strength or dexterity.
I want to use
Isn't
dexterity.
grappling strength?
You can use strength or dexterity for any attack roll.
I thought that was...
Yeah. Ugh.
Yay.
Well, you still have to roll, don't you?
No,
No,
it's just basis
AC
versus
16.
armor class.
No, I fail.
Well, you attempt to stop him. You get in his way. He just kind of like brushes you aside. Very determined look on his face.
But I am still able to say something because technically that's still part of my action too. I go, we can kill him at any time. We just proved that. Why wouldn't we want to hear
6
about?
seconds of dialogue.
Yeah. Why would we want to hear about the guild and learn more about what we can do?
So you get to the why wouldn't we want to hear more about the guild, and that's your stop.
Okay. And I stab.
Okay. You're gonna get stabbed.
So 16.
Guidance doesn't work on attack rolls.
Oh, okay. I've been doing it the whole time.
Fucking cheating bastard.
I thought I could do it for any roll.
Ability
No,
checks.
we
Oh, okay.
literally said that earlier. You asked the question, and then you were like, "I was asking
No,
him,
I
not
asked
you."
that on initiative,
You only
That's
ask on
fair.
initiative.
dickhead.
Hey,
I
you're the
mean-
one rolling when you shouldn't roll.
So it's only an 11 then.
That is a miss.
It's a miss. Okay. All right. Then,
Goes to Rickety Cricket's action.
I shove him backwards.
well, no, he still had his action held if he wanted
if
to.
he wants
If
to
he
do
wants
anything
to.
Yeah.
You see one person try to vouch for him, one person try to stab
I don't
him,
know about vouch.
or at least try to see reason.
Mike apparently starts sucking someone up.
I don't know. I'm just gonna pass initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
So it goes back
So
to
I'm gonna shove him back to try
It's
to.
going to be opposed strength. So both you roll strength. Whoever gets the highest gets to either.
Now
look or
can I
resist.
do the thing? Because I
Yeah,
already
it's a
had
skill
the
check.
rub. Okay.
It is an attribute or skill.
So our whatchamacallit is just gonna cancel each other. Is it strength or is it?
Strength.
Yeah.
Push is
So
definitely
our
strength.
+2 is.
So 19.
God damn it! We both rolled a 17. You got that stupid fucking dice. So I shove him. He just doesn't move.
He stumbles a little bit, but he's managed to stay where he is.
Damn it. I could singing sword you, sir.
Is that your dialogue you're using?
No, I tell you, there's no reason to keep being hostile right now. We can pick this up after we deal with this shit. Then I'll hold my other action.
What's your other action?
It's using my fucking singing sword.
Oh, is that a bonus? Okay.
Yep. His action, he puts
Can you
his...
hold part of your action?
You have to hold all or nothing.
Yeah,
So
dickhead.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
it's he reaches his hand into his pocket and looks you dead in the eye, Dayman, and says, "I beg you to let me go. Make me a charisma saving throw."
And now I can't use that because I haven't done it on my turn. Okay. So this is the bullshit. Ugh, no, I got a 2. So
His pathetic pleading wins you over. Like in your eyes, he's like groveling, like
well, wins me over in what sense? That I'm gonna let him go, or that I'm not going to kill him right now?
you're going to let him go. Use that wording in whatever you feel appropriate.
I release you. Cut.
Because remember, you still have him entangled.
Okay. Well, it's not my turn right now anyway. It's his, right?
Okay.
So
And that's all the uses he has of that for the day.
does he sense that he cast something on me again?
Oh, it's very obvious.
Okay. All right. That's I just want to. He's fucking my head again.
I'm gonna hit him with a scorching ray.
Yeah. Burn him.
Okay, go ahead and roll a hit.
That's a 1.
Wait, does he? Oh, you.
I was gonna burn
He's
this
fucking
motherfucker
Corey.
down.
Yeah, Corey, you're the closest person, so...
Well, he's right there too.
You're in the way of the
hold
thing.
on.
I tried to shove you out of the way.
That's true. I'm closer because I got around you to stab at him, and then you tried to shove me again. So you're actually closer to Mike. Just say it.
We'll do it this way.
Yeah, but you're in the way of the scorching ray.
No,
Corey,
you're in
would
the
you
way.
like evens or odds?
Evens.
It is evens. You're safe.
Okay. Suck it.
So KJ, you
I
get
feel
hit by
like
a
that could
scorching
have gone
ray.
either way.
So you take a D8 plus 4 fire plus 5 fire damage. Holy shit! So go ahead and use your app. Blast KJ with a scorching ray.
Don't I have uncanny dodge?
You're gonna take half damage.
I'll take half. I mean, half damage is better than no half damage.
What does Uncanny Dodge do?
So he can use his reaction to take instead of attack of opportunity to have the incoming damage on the next attack.
Okay.
In older editions, it basically made it so he was immune to AoE damage.
Okay.
Because in older editions, when you even now,
So Mike got a roll for damage.
Yep. So you gotta hit him for D8 plus a lot. Plus 4, I think you have. Yeah, plus 4.
Just 1d8?
Unless you want to hit him with both rays.
7.
So 11. So 5.
So how it works is like you're jostling for position. He like knocks you aside as the spear goes out. Unfortunately, you get in the way of Tet casting Scorching Ray and you get struck in the back. You manage to roll with it and lessen the damage, but now it's up to Dayman.
No, it's me again. So I have to let him go. So I could just release him from the vines, if that makes sense, and then still kill him.
You're hypnotized.
So
Holy shit, it's 10:30.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
We
so-
gotta wrap up. Let me kill him, Roger.
I-
so Flame Blade is still. I still roll to attack with it, right? Like a
Yes.
melee. Okay. Thorn Whip though, just
Still an attack.
it's still an attack.
It uses your
okay.
wisdom though instead of your like dex or strength.
Oh, well, that's good then. And it's 1d6 plus something.
Plus your wisdom modifier.
Then I'm gonna do that. So I roll to hit with my wisdom modifier. You said first, right?
Yep.
So I get a d4. I mean a
Plus 4.
+4.
Plus proficiency. So
Oh,
plus
so
7.
+7 to hit.
Unless you're not proficient in druid spells. I mean,
So it's 13.
it's a miss, unfortunately. His armor class is 16 because he is small.
Okay. So I don't hit him with
3
that.
more rounds.
This is ridiculous. I can't hit him even though he's stuck. And then I think that released him anyway because it's a cantrip, but does that not require concentration?
Nope.
Okay. Well, then I say, all right, I will let you go eventually. He didn't say when. Is that acceptable? I don't know
kinda-
how well.
He just kind of shrugs and he's like, yeah, that's what it has to be.
Okay. And then, yeah, that's my turn.
Why are we killing him still?
But now I'm just killing him because you tried to shove me and it pissed me off.
I shove you again.
You try.
Oppose strength.
You're not able to use the other one.
Yeah, I am.
You didn't say that you.
It's a minor action.
You don't get
I
a
rub
minor
myself-
action.
I
It's
s-
my turn.
That is
Why would
true.
you get a
Yeah,
I
minor
just
action?
had my turn.
Yeah, but you don't get a minor action.
Why
It's
not?
now my turn. You don't
On your
now
turn,
get
you
one.
could use your minor action to give yourself guidance.
Every turn I have a minor action. I'm using that.
Yes.
I'm
You
being
have to
very
say
lenient
it.
on that. So
What?
yes, I'm being lenient. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to let you do it.
Yeah.
No,
Fuck
you
you.
didn't say it.
You don't get to run the show. Roll your opposed strength. You're still gonna win.
Possibly.
No,
What'd you get?
a 2.
Yay! I can't lose.
I mean, you could have got a 1.
Yeah, I don't know. Who does that go to if we tie though?
It
I can't
no,
get
it
that's-
amounts to the exact
If
same
you get a
thing.
1, it's a critical failure.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Doesn't matter what
This,
your
this
bonus
is like a
is.
slapstick routine here.
I got 18. Does that beat your 2?
It doesn't. This is like golf. The lower one is better.
My little brother trying to shove me nonstop.
Pretty much. And it's just like, you're just like holding him back by his head, like as he's windmilling, trying to get to you.
Why are we trying to kill him?
I can't respond. It's not my turn. You're looking at me like you want a response.
Is that thing still taping?
Probably not. This was supposed to be over a while ago.
Well, you guys should be killing him instead of me.
We're going to end this discussion now. I want Are you murdering him or are you letting him free? And that's where we're going to end it.
Okay.
Well, I'll just.
on that decision.
How close is he to dead right now?
He has 4 hit points.
I'm just going to use my singing sword to try to kill him.
Okay, he's going to die.
Well, I have to roll the
That's
hit,
how it's
right?
going to be. I'm going to have it consensus.
All right.
If the group
Expediting
consensus
things.
is to kill him, he's
Yeah.
dead.
So I look at you after trying to shove you twice, failing miserably, and go, well, fuck it.
You know what? This day's not going my way.
Singing sword to the rescue and murdered.
Okay.
All right. And that's where we'll end it.
Yep.
All
I have
right.
his loot written down here. You'll get it at the start of next week.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
Sorry
So
for keeping you
thanks
so
everybody
long.
for joining us, even though I know the video went out at the end. We'll be back next week, and that's only because technically I didn't upload last week's episode when I should have. So that's going to come out Monday, and then this one will come out the next Monday because we're going to be off next week. So yeah, tune in next week to see what our loot is for killing the werewolf.